www.ktcbroadcasting.com.
Right here in Raleigh, where basketball's long, Wolfpack supporters go crazy every fall. When the pack runs on the court, you hear a mighty roar. You'd think the roof was caving in every time the Wolfpack scores. Why don't you meet me in the Wolfpack den? We'll all have lots of fun watching our team win. No doubt about it, listen close, my friend. I feel sorry for any team that comes to the Wolfpack Den. Why don't you meet me in the Wolfpack Den? We'll all have lots of fun watching our team win. No doubt about it, listen close, my friend.
And the masters of the universe, by the power of Grayskull,
I only do things incredible can, cause I am the seed of a chosen breed. You don't see too many like me, cause I am one of the reasons you do what you do when you wanna be me instead of you, cause I am still on beat, showing love to the streets. Come on, you know me, cause that's who I am.
We got quiet.
Tom and Will and JP as always. Now I liked that one better than the one y'all gave before. I like how we're all animated in there. I like the little wizard. I like the little wizard part. So
the little wizard part.
Yeah, I'm the little wizard.
His name is Orko.
Orko with the
yeah.
That's a little bit better than having me Skeletor every single time.
I don't get you sometimes.
Kevin makes a more intimidating Skeletor than JP does.
To be honest, I agree with that. Yes.
You what?
I agree with that.
Okay.
Well, you are the boss.
Try to get the main camera up and going there this morning. But happy Saturday. Will not be here today. So I got to enjoy his chicken biscuit from McDonald's, and it was delicious. Chip, what did you have? Another chicken biscuit yourself? I had chicken, egg, and cheese, actually.
You got Will's chicken, egg, and cheese. I have got the McChicken biscuit.
I just hope he's listening so he knows how good his breakfast sandwich was in my belly.
Yeah. It's my chicken biscuit is delicious.
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese McMuffin, coffee, and hash brown.
JP, what you have in there?
I'm going to have very shortly a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit with a round egg.
And the famous round egg from JP. So, all right, JP. Well, hope you had a good week. Did you go to the movies this week? Did you go see your Star Wars movie?
I did, actually.
You did?
No, actually, that was last Saturday.
Oh, but you did go?
What movie?
Mandalorian and Grogu.
Oh, yeah. What our non-sports part of the show today? What was your review?
I thought it was great.
Don't mess. I haven't seen it yet.
I thought it was great. Basically, if you're looking going in, I mean, it had the Star Wars feel to it, but I mean, basically, it's just it's like a 2-hour episode of the Mandalorian.
Okay,
That's
cool.
basically-
Gotcha.
But I mean, you get a lot of people that you may have heard about but never really seen live action. And
Okay.
But I thought it was fantastic.
Good deal. Thanks for the review.
A
Well-
lot of violence though.
Well,
lot of
again,
violence,
well,
but-
again, happy Saturday, everybody. This is the Shock Jock Sports Talk Show live from the studios in Cherryville, North Carolina, KTC Broadcasting Studios, WCSL 92.9 FM and 1590 AM if you're on the radio and hear our voices. You can also watch the show live every Saturday on Rumble, YouTube, and Facebook. Go back and watch the replays on all three anytime, and you can see the clip each section. Yeah, so if you are a NASCAR fan, a golf fan, a basketball, a baseball, or a football fan, you can always go back and watch your favorite sport and section and see what we talked about today and how wrong and stupid we were and all that other fun stuff. And you can go back and watch your favorite. So if you do miss something, if you're on the radio, you're driving, and you're listening for the NASCAR part or the baseball part of the show, we'll be live until 10:15 today, and you can always go back and rewatch the show. As always, we're going to start the show usually with our racing and NASCAR fans, but we're going to start. Let's see. Yeah, we'll start there this week, and where they are at. Chip, did you see where they're going to be at this week?
They are. It's historic. They're going to San Diego.
San Diego, the Coronado Naval Base, and we're going to be going through some of the twists and turns of the racetrack
Pun
here in a
intended.
few minutes. Exactly.
Or, no,
This is
actually, you mean
similar.
literally.
Similar to the Chicago street race concept.
Correct.
Yes,
They
yes.
just make it up as they went. Jimmy Johnson is racing in this event.
Oh.
So he's this is his hometown. So he's
He'll
basically hometown.
He'll come in
area.
a solid 27th
You're
place.
right.
The Qualcomm Circuit.
is that what it's called?
That's what, at least with the title. I'm looking at the the racetrack map.
So we're going to pull up some of the visuals from this week at the track. This is, how about some Kyle Larson burnout on an air course carrier. Now, I've got a funny story about this burnout in a second. So I'll see if either one of you guys notice anything about the car that may be off.
There's cameras or something on the outside, on the sides of it. Or-
No, we're going to look towards the front. Now, to the untrained eye, you might not know or tell exactly what's going on here. But this is not an actual in-race race car. They're not going to blow an engine and tires.
There's a
and stuff.
grill.
That's part of the part of it. Hendrick's cars races. What kind of manufacturer, Chip?
They're Chevys, aren't they?
Yes. The keen eye to the race fans out there, if you are now,
Is that a Dodge?
I didn't notice it. Tom nailed it.
Well done, Tom.
Tom just nailed it. It is a wrapped Dodge to look like a Chevrolet, as they did burnouts on the course. I was trying to find that were somewhere where they were pointing it out online. So Tom did spot it.
I mean, I always wanted one of those Dodges, so I kind of recognized the body style. I was like,
I don't know, and it's I know it's a knockoff of the old design. The new design from the past few, the Challenger new design. I like that car. I do like
not
it.
real practical, but
Yeah, right. Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Not good for my family. I can't
Here you
fit
go,
5 car seats in that.
Here you go, Tom. There's your.
it's a Dodge. Yeah.
Ah, yes, the Chevrolet Dodge.
the Chevrolet Dodge.
The Challenger and the Charger, they're kind of cool cars.
Yeah, I would agree.
Except that the police got them now.
I like the
They
Avenger.
do.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that's because everybody else is shut down their products.
All they make is SUVs and trucks.
And electric vehicles.
Now let's go on a lap. How about that?
Yeah,
in an actual SUV. I don't know who this is. Let's see, Dustin Long, a reporter. We're gonna go with him along along the racetrack. It's about a 3-minute video, so we can just talk over it whatever we can. Chip, what are the odds actually besides SVG?
I was going to say while we're watching this, I'm just going to go ahead and put SVG in as my pick. Anybody else can join me, except for Will. Will obviously is going to pick Tyler.
So what's this drop right here? Boom,
boom.
So there's a big thing here. They're going to be going so fast. They're actually going to be jumping.
I was going to say they're going.
And it's gonna. Some cars, and they were talking about braking, going around these corners, and what to do when you hit that bump. If they're going to be able to stop in time at that speed to make some of these turns. So
we're gonna call that the Bo and Luke Duke corner of the racetrack.
They hit the jump button.
Yeah.
But yeah, neat little video of all the turns and what the actual drivers will see, which is pretty much nothing.
Right. Yeah.
They're gonna have to listen to spotters pretty well. In this race, so pretty excited. I'm waiting for one of the turns I want you guys to see, so you'll know when to turn. I'll just put it that way, because if you don't, you got nowhere else to go. Yeah, well, there's an aircraft carrier in the way.
Oh, nice.
You're not going to bump draft him.
They should put. I know this is
part of the track on the.
They should do a. I know that's crazy, but they should do a ramp and let you go right down the aircraft carrier.
Oh my!
Of course, they'd have to have so much like safer barrier and stuff.
Well, you don't want to turn someone into the turn 12 into the ocean.
Right. Yeah.
Hit a fighter jet.
That's what did they say about what did
a little Mario Kart in there.
Yeah, that's right. What did the guys? I forget who it was. It wasn't Byron Nelson. I think it was Jimmy Demerit. One of the first years that they did the U.S. Open at Pebble Beach, Arnold Palmer hit his tee shot into the ocean on the par 3 17th, and he's like, if he took a drop from there, his closest drop area would be Honolulu.
I thought you said Guam. All right, but I'm kind of excited. I can't wait to see the visuals of the track on television this weekend and see what it looks like from above. I'm sure that's the shot. The shot is the overhead shots that they'll have of the ocean and everything.
Did we pass the aircraft carrier already?
No, I think. Let's see. It's 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
And let's see. I don't know if there you go.
There you go. Turn here.
So this is how you end the race here. Coming down the.
Turn, or you end in the captain's tower
towards the.
Admiral's Tower, I should say.
They do have there's a helicopter.
I didn't think they had enough rain in San Diego to have those trees.
It's a very dry air, Tom. It's very dry air.
There's a great shot from the racetrack.
That is cool.
But they're going to be looking to break. It's down a hill and then take a left.
Everybody's going to get distracted by those palm trees. They're just going to go crashing right into that.
How about that shot?
That's pretty sweet.
There's your finish line.
So
is that a good finish line?
I'm almost positive I'm almost positive that my family's not listening right now. Next not this coming weekend, but the 4th of July weekend. Our oldest has never stayed in a hotel, and she's been begging us to stay in a hotel. So I'm taking her down for a daddy-daughter weekend to Charleston, and she's been reading those I Survived books.
Oh goodness!
I survived D-Day. I survived the Titanic. I'm like, what in the world?
My son's read them.
And so I told so we are going to go do a tour of the Yorktown while we're down there, and we're going to look at Fort Sumter. So her next book she's reading about Fort Sumter, which I thought would be fitting. So yeah, This gets me in the mood. 4th of July, 250 years, baby. Here we go. USA.
What a finish line at an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
It couldn't be in a better shot than that. Let's see. Got some more people talking about it. Here's a good picture of it for the folks at home. I don't know the name of it. It doesn't say.
The carrier that's there.
This is called the Safer Carrier, not the Safer Barrier.
Right. That's right.
For all the dad jokes out there this weekend. Now, how about none of us could afford it because they don't afford us luxuries. But how about the luxury lounge for the NASCAR weekend is inside a hangar.
Yeah.
And so you can the hospitality tent for the guys. They get to set up next to some airplanes and stuff, which is pretty cool as well. Chip, what's the odds on? We'll go now. This is SVG going through all the turns.
Right
if you want to learn something,
jump. I mean, that right there is real.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the front of the car. I mean, that thing is. If it's not off the ground, it wants to leave the ground.
It'll be close.
Right there.
Yeah, you can hear it when you're driving. You kind of hold the throttle in the simulator as you go over.
Look how low it is then when
the car definitely hits the limiter, it comes off the ground. So It'd be
I mean,
cool to
look
watch.
at that. It's going to be entertaining. So then my question, I guess, is when you get on the brakes, you let it settle, and then somewhere down the hill, is it right after the hill you expect to get on the brakes?
You're still actually going downhill where you've been braking. I don't think you can get all the way to the flat, but here as well, it's so inviting to
Looks
pass
like he's
people.
doing his
Look,
best junior impersonation.
8 lanes wide.
Yeah.
And then we go into 3 or 4 lanes wide.
So now we're coming straight at you. We're hoping this is what the fans at home are going to see. Turn 3, a left-hander.
Yeah, again, all those seal changes and compromise. You can see the driver went hard to the left there to get a run through here and sacrificed his turn 3.
That's what I keep hearing is there's going to be more than one way to run a lot of these corners.
Yeah.
So hopefully for a TV guy, I hope that invites some overtaking.
I think so. And every corner seems to go one way to the other. So that invites crossovers and good racing. And look at the bumps there. That's crazy. I've sort of been thinking of the corners as sections rather than just corners because one seems to lead into the other. So
and none of them are isolated. They all have to connect.
all have, yeah. And then there's all a straightaway between them, and then you get to the next section.
And now you're kind of back off from roads. You see the double yellow line onto these concrete patches because now we're more on the airfield.
Yeah, and looking at it last week, the gaps between every concrete patch was huge, and there's bumps everywhere. It's the grip level is going to be very hard to judge.
8 wide, 8 lanes
And then
wide.
right here, this
Look
is
how bumpy. That's like you were
kind
saying.
of a combination of corners. This is the one with the tire barrier. You get by the tire barrier, and like you said, they continue to connect.
Yeah, just one corner to the
even
other.
There, right? Like unless I'm crazy,
Do you
if
see
you're
how much he's
chasing a
swerving
slower
and
car
zigzagging
through,
to hit the line?
and
I mean, that's easy to
you know,
do by yourself.
They are moving
when he's
screen
ahead
left,
of the
driver's
cars
right.
by 20 car lengths,
you
he'll
could
be
just
fine out.
straight,
Well,
right?
I
You
mean,
could
like,
just come
if you're
straight
in the
down
middle
in
of
this
the field,
direction right
though.
here and try to dive bomb
the racing behind SVG
yes.
is going to be fantastic. And they'll probably what they're going to do, Chip, is let him get out ahead. And then somebody's going to wreck somebody. We'll get all back together. Then they'll let it get out of ahead. Now, they are adjusting the caution laps for this race because this is the longest official course on the circuit this year.
Okay.
So it's so long that they're going to try to make the cautions quick as they can, I guess, by reducing laps or speed, so they can get around there. So to JP's point, I think it's going to be like Mario Kart. Just he's run out. It's on easy mode. And how about the NASCAR callers entering in?
There you go
over the bay there.
That's cool.
See if they got him on the tape.
Got a convoy. You got Bandit in there somewhere.
Westbound down. It ain't going east right there.
No, that's right.
All right, what's the odds there, Chip?
Shocker. Shane Van Gisbergen, I think he's minus 160, Tom, but educate me. That means you got to bet more money to make money, don't you? Basically.
Yeah, like $10 to pay like 7 or
right, yeah. So SVG is the overwhelming favorite. Connor Zilic, 6.5 to 1. Will's pick, Tyler Reddick is 9 to 1. Michael McDowell, 14 to 1. Ty Gibbs, 16 to 1. Kyle Larson, 18 to 1. Chris Buescher and A.J. Allmendinger and William Byron, all 22 to 1. Christopher Bell and Chase Elliott, 28 to 1. Chase Briscoe, 30 to 1. Ryan Blaney, Ross Chastain, 40 to 1. Denny Hamlin's won 3 in a row. He's at 45 to 1. He is cut. 2 weeks ago, we were talking about Tyler Reddick's 100-point lead. Mm-hmm. Denny Hamlin has cut that lead down to 19. So it's a 19-point lead.
So are we going to pick who's coming in second this week?
I think we should because I've already I said I'm picking SVG, and I don't know if anybody except Will's picking. He's not here to defend himself.
He's got Reddick.
So he's got Tyler Reddick. So I think the three of us are probably going to SVG. So
definitely.
Well, who's your pick besides SVG?
Let's see. Go back here.
What was Chase Elliott?
Give me Kyle Larson.
Larson. Chase was.
No, I won't blame him.
28 to 1.
I'm gonna keep picking him.
He's a long shot, but I'll go Chase Elliott.
I'm gonna go Connor Zilic. I'm gonna go SVG's Kryptonite. On road courses, if he doesn't win, usually. But to Will's point, Reddick's the one who beat him at the one road course he's not won this year.
Right.
It was Reddick.
All right, here's Dale Earnhardt on Jimmy Johnson.
On Jimmy since he started racing in the Rally Series, and he always got accused of being too vanilla. Jimmy would never really show his personality, or people thought that his personality was super vanilla. But I knew it wasn't. He's a wild man, liked to party, liked to raise hell, but he just didn't like to share that with people. We used to joke, and he told me this. He goes, man, when I go party and raise hell, That's Jimmy Jam. Otherwise, I'm Jimmy Johnson. And so we would joke with him like, hey, man, let's go. We're going to go do this thing. Are we going to see Jimmy Jam? And he's like, yeah, Jimmy Jam's going to come out. Just recently, a couple days ago, he was at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. He was having a great time and apparently, got roped into an interview that he did while he was on another planet. My man was raising hell. He must have been going all day. That Jimmy sounded like the Jimmy that had been going all day. I've told him 1,000 times, I'm like,
So like right here, he cusses a little bit. He says, "Dude, I told him in a text message if you had done that in 2002, and I let him finish it."
2002, I would have never won a Most Popular Driver award. You would have won it.
So he said if it came out of a shell back in the day. So you got to go Jimmy Jam like that, Chip.
I need to see this interview now. I'm curious.
When he got drunk. This is Jimmy Jam's on the racetrack. If you want to see Kevin and Jimmy Jam, man, I'll be in the top with my shirt off and that.
It's
and that hat on.
Like Brian Branch at the Panthers game.
Well, at least I got if you take it off at the racetrack, you got a cool breeze coming by.
That's right.
You got the sun. It's nice. Panthers game. You just got to listen to that stupid cat meow every once in a while. And that fight song that Tom loves so much. All right.
Never
guys,
mind the score.
Any other news and notes from NASCAR? Did we pick our second place people? Are we good to go on
I
that?
think so. I got Zelich. Did you? One of you picked? Did you pick Chase Elliott?
Okay.
And you know.
I switched back to Blaney.
Oh, you got Blaney.
I've got him. We've got all kinds of fun stuff to talk about today, folks. We've got to finish up our terrible NBA Finals predictions.
Yeah. What?
We've got to. We've got to a lot of fun baseball.
USA Soccer wins.
Yes, we've got to talk about soccer. We did have a comment, by the way, Tom, that it's not soccer.
It's football.
Let's see. Let me get to it and read it to Tom so he knows exactly. You guys know what the guy said exactly.
By the
he
way,
corrected us on that.
By the way, before we get on NASCAR, anybody remember who picked the winner last week?
Was it you?
I think it was. Yeah.
Chip don't say it unless that's what he means.
That's right.
All right. He said it's football, not soccer. You play rugby with protection and call it football. Now, a couple of things, boss man. My reply was, it's communist ball. So, second of all, Tom, you've refereed football, soccer and played soccer and played both and been around both sports for quite a while. How many of them soccer boys could strap up them helmets and play on Friday nights?
A few, not many. There's a few.
When I mean strap up the helmet, Tom, I don't mean playing wide receiver or corner. I mean, how many linebackers are running around out there?
You'd be surprised. Some of them aren't afraid of contact.
So
a few. No, I'm not saying a lot.
Now,
safety.
Now, the people, the soccer fans that say that, and the rugby fans that say you run with pads on, I always challenge them to come put the pads on, come out here and tell me that, oh, these pads fit. It's like they think it's a pillow fight, I think, Tom. like it doesn't hurt. Like
they have no idea.
It's pick up a helmet and think about that hitting you in the arm or somewhere that's not protected.
This is a sensitive subject, but I don't. I mean, these guys aren't suffering from CTE for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and they have protection.
Right.
And so
now, to be fair, there's probably soccer players that have gone through the same thing.
I'm not hating on the rugby guys.
They're
tough.
No.
They are tough.
Yes,
but
they're crazy.
But I was about to say, but they're nuts.
Yeah, they're crazy.
We played full contact football at App in the summer one time. And there was one dude who played rugby, and I was like, I ain't tackling that dude. Like he got Tom. He got. You know what I did? I was leg tackling him like a soccer player when he came out by me. He's like, somebody else hit him because I'm not.
Yeah,
he's a big old boy. Yeah, they're tough and crazy and all that. But yeah, that's just funny. You play soccer, not rugby or protect. And so that guy's never been on a football field in his life, I would imagine. Any other? Let's see. So we good on the NASCAR news and notes, I guess.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right. So this weekend, Sunday's race at 4. Today, O'Reilly Auto Parts 5 o'clock. For that, you can listen to both here on KTCBroadcasting.com. Real quick, Tom, on the World Cup. What's the update on that? We'll
Just
kind of tie this in.
2-0 game.
In this opening part.
U.S. had 2 goals in the first half. Well, they had a goal and a half. Australia had an on goal, but there was a lot of pressure created that led to that on goal, and then they just kind of coasted to victory.
America
but,
was without one of their best, wasn't he? He was out, wasn't he?
Yeah, Pulisic, I believe. And this is the first time they've qualified for the knockout round after 2 games.
I think so.
And they have a chance to get that to win their group, which improves your seeding.
Yeah.
So hopefully, U.S. can go undefeated in their group, get that higher seed, and it's going to affect who you play in the next round. So, great job, beautiful day in Seattle for that game. It was a perfect day, and USA played
rain?
well. They've scored. Got the own goal, but they've scored 6 goals. I don't know if they've ever done that in 2 games in group stage. So,
Is this a legal soccer maneuver, Tom?
Oh, that's AI generated. Yeah.
It's definitely AI, but is it legal? Someone was asking.
What?
Why don't teams do? Why don't someone do this? I don't know anything about soccer.
I think there's too many players on the field for the red team.
Is there?
Well,
and it's all the same guy.
I don't understand who the red team's trying to score.
I don't know. I was asking, can you form a circle to protect the people like that and try to score? Yes, the red team was trying to score.
See, it's a white jersey guy gets in the middle of it.
You can't. God, y'all can't argue premises. This is so hard.
Sorry.
Y'all are so like every detail with the AI.
So
I'm questioning, can you run a circle like that around the ball and protect it, keep the people away from you?
It looked like somebody was offside. I mean, there's nothing illegal about that.
I don't know anything about football, America.
Somebody might have been eventually offside, but there's no way that that's practical. But is it legal? I mean, it's not illegal.
It's not illegal till it is.
Right, officer? All right. When we come back, we've got U.S. Open, all kinds of golf to talk about. We've got baseball. We've got ejections. We've got crazy umpires. We've got – do what? I don't – all right. We'll be back in a minute, KDCBroadcast.com. I know we don't have any commercials, JP. Hold on. Oh, yeah. That's what he was reminding me.
Yeah.
That we don't have any commercials. Well, we'll get that. Get it going. I tell you what, Chip.
Yes, sir.
Since we don't have commercials for a second, apparently, let me get down the hallway and get that fixed.
All right.
And I want you to give the update on standings at Shinnecock Hills for the U.S. Open.
All right. Thank you, sir. So taking a look at the golf. We're through 2 rounds at Shinnecock Hills up in Southampton, New York. Leaderboard right now, he is created some space between him and the rest of the field. Wyndham Clark, that's a whole story in and of itself. I'm sure we'll get to him later. Clark leading the tournament after 2 rounds in the 60s, including an opening round 64, which is usually unheard of at the U.S. Opens, leading at 7 under. You've got 4 players, 4 back at 3 under, including Xander Schauffele, Tom Kim, one of his best starts to a major in a while, Matt Fitzpatrick, and Sam Stevens. Yes, I said Sam Stevens. They're at 3 under. Colin Morikawa by himself at 2 under. We've got 4 at 1 under, including Sahith Theegala, JT, Justin Thomas, Harry Higgs, and Sam Burns. We've got several at even par, including Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy, and the other Fitzpatrick, Alex Fitzpatrick. A month and a half ago, the young man didn't have his tour card, and right now he is in the top. He's just outside. He's tied for 11th at the U.S. Open. So got a lot of other folks at even par as well, including Maverick McNeely. You've got Rio Hazatsune, trying to see some of the William Mao, Akshay Bhatia, Keith Mitchell, Brian Harmon, Gary Woodland, and an amateur, Ryder Cohen, is the low amateur at even par. He actually shot a sub-70 round. It was -1 on Thursday. So
usually in this things, 1 under or even is leading it.
Yes.
Clark's -7.
Right.
So that's kind of what jumps out at me. I mean, it doesn't surprise me too bad that there's some guys at 3 under.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's like an outlier, basically on what you expect a leaderboard to be. And there's a lot of going into that, and I'm sure Kevin will get into that in a little bit. There's a lot of factors into terms of the course preparation. past course preparations here at Shinnecock Hills. Shinnecock Hills is an iconic golf course in the United States. It's consistently one of the top 5 courses in the country and consistently one of the top 10 in the world. It is considered the United States' truest form of links golf right there on the eastern side of Long Island. And it's got constant wind. The greens are seriously exposed, very similar to Pinehurst number 2 in terms of they look like upside down bowls. Basically, there's not a lot of. It's very difficult to hold those greens. The fairways, relatively speaking, for U.S. Open are fairly generous. They're a little wider than what you usually see for U.S. Open style courses. So they, not to say that it makes it easy, because if you miss the fairway, the fescue is pretty challenging to get out of.
Yeah.
So I've heard a lot of people say, if you designed, there's the iconic courses that you got Oakmont, Pinehurst, Pebble Beach, but if you designed a link style course in the U.S. to host the U.S. Open, you would design Shinnecock Hills. So that's why you see it. It's one of the ones consistently in the U.S. Open rotation for the Open. So it's going to be curious to see. And again, we'll get into this, I'm sure, a little bit more later about the preparation, why you were able to see a 64 on Thursday. And then Clark came back and held his score. Now, let's see what happens this weekend when the pressure starts rising, the wind starts picking back up. We'll see if he's able to keep that lead. I think a lot of the guys, especially Scheffler and McIlroy, they're 7 back right now.
Well, see, that's what I was getting ready to say. Is 7 back too much?
They're going to need help. If he shoots even par the next 2 days,
He's
Tom,
going to win.
I
think if he's 1 over next 2 days.
You think 6
combined,
could win it? I think if you one of those guys at 3 under can get to, let's say he shoots even par today, if one of those guys at 3 under can get to 5 and just get 2 off the lead, I think that makes it a little exciting. Guys like Rory and Scotty, they're going to need Wyndham to give them some help. I think he's going to have to shoot 2 over or so at least.
Which you've seen in the U.S. Open more than once.
Right, it could happen. He's done very good avoiding the bad hole. I mean, Rory was at 2 under late in the round yesterday, and then his first double bogey.
Well, there's, like I said, there's always some ridiculous hole that you might make a snowman on.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
I
guess you're never out of it.
Yeah.
Because of the toughness of the course.
That was kind of Rory's quote yesterday. He said, if there's a course that being this far back that you're really consider yourself never out of it, it's a course like this. It's a fun. I do hope folks enjoy the layout. Again, folks are used to seeing Pebble Beach right there on the coast. Pinehurst is iconic as well. Oakmont, famous with its green speeds. This again it's a fun layout right there on Long Island. The wind it makes it. This might I heard the comment earlier this week on Golf Channel or on the Golf Channel podcast. This might play more like an Open Championship than we see next month at Royal Birkdale. So yeah, it'll be interesting, be fun to see, and I'm sure we'll get more into it here in a little bit.
No, I was trying to catch it. What you're saying, you stared at me as I put my headphone on.
I thought you were.
Usually after he puts his headphone on, he's going to say something.
He wants to say he needs a second to say.
I got 90,000 things to say.
We'll ask Kevin. Can Scotty come from 7 back?
That's Scotty and Rory tied or at even par 7 back right now. Can they?
But everybody was talking about it. It sounded like everybody was crowning Rory. I mean, not Rory, Scotty before this thing started.
Everybody saw he was the last guy on the driving range last night. Everybody's like, "Oh, that's a dangerous sign. That's a bad sign for everybody else."
It's not necessarily they're going to come back. Is if Nike's going to make the call to whatever the guy's name is and tell him to hit 4 balls.
Wyndham Clark,
and let the gamblers pick their winner. I don't know. Let's see. I do have Tom. We have internet logo. This is the logo at Shinnecock Hills, Tommy. Are we going to have to do something about this?
It's offensive.
For fans at home?
Yep.
So Shinnecock Hills allows the Native American imagery in their photos. Well, we got a new redesign all the way from Akron, Ohio. How about this, Tom?
Here we go.
It's the new Shinnecock logo. Looks exactly like the Guardian's new logo. Instead of a G, it's an S for the folks on the radio. So Tom will like that one. Now, Tom, if you really, really want to redesign it the right way, we can always go.
There you go.
Put Chief Wahoo.
Chief Wahoo.
There you go.
At Shinnecock Hills. They ought to have him in the mascot out there.
You're gonna have fans out there, patrons out there doing the tomahawk chop. Here's Wyndham Clark's walking up 18.
So how about Cashmere Keith? You know this guy?
That's Keith Mitchell. Yeah.
Did you hear what he did?
I did not. Heard about what Joaquin Neiman did, but I didn't hear what this guy did.
How about he shot an even? Let me make sure I get this right. Let's see. He shot even par. Chip.
Okay.
Now, that's nothing to think about, right? Neither 9 was in the 30s.
He had to shoot a 40 and shot a 20. Shot a 40-something and shot a 20-something.
29-41 to get to even par.
That sounds like my kind of golf right there, except not the 20 part.
I have done, and I laughed, and I was like, oh, crap. I've done the 31-41 myself to get to even par. I turned the corner at 500, Chip, and I'm like, money day, doing great.
Last round that I played, no shock. I didn't break 50 on the front 9.
Yeah.
Back 9. I got a 5-hole stretch, went birdie, par, 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 par. I was like, where was this guy the first 9?
So yeah, he shot even par, and did not have neither 9 in the 30s. So you folks, good luck doing that at home.
They got so much, and the forecast Thursday and Friday. I mean, if we're doing our golf portion right now, I guess we talked about a little bit about the scores, and Wyndham Clark, that's 7 under, and it's shooting a 64 to U.S. Open. That's just unheard of. They were so, and you have to, people who don't understand, you have to go back. The last 2 times that the U.S. Open has been at Shinnecock, the USGA, the organizing body who hosted the U.S. Open every year, got grilled for just letting the course get out of control. These greens are extremely unique, being on the coast of Long Island. They're exposed. There's not a lot of trees around the greens. They're constantly hit with wind, and they dry out quick. So, and they let the course just go, and a lot of guys said the greens were unplayable. This is where Phil Mickelson famously got frustrated on one putt
hit
the moving ball because it was going to go down the hill. Took a 2-stroke penalty. He said he did as kind of an
old man wasn't walking down that hill.
Yeah, right. He did it kind of as an act of protest. But so the USGA, with all of that feedback, and the forecast for Thursday looked off, like 30 mile per hour and up to 40 mile per hour wind gusts. So they were very protective of the greens early in the week. Watering them, they said they were going to quote unquote syringe the greens between the morning and afternoon wave, which basically just means they were going to water the greens to keep. And that grass gets very dry very quick. So to try to keep the course playable, that they were being very cautious. Well, the wind was whipping a little bit in the morning. You saw that from the scores. Rory was leading in the club, or one under was leading in the clubhouse with the morning wave. Well, Thursday the wind died down. The weather never materialized, and you saw guys throwing darts. Wyndham Clark went birdie eagle and ended up getting to 6 under on Thursday. And then yesterday the wind kind of was a little more benign. In the morning it was more kind of normal. The wind didn't pick up until later in the afternoon. So really the guys who played the first wave in the morning Thursday kind of got the short end of the pick this year, because they got bad weather Thursday and the worst weather on Friday. So, but there were scores out there yesterday. Morikawa obviously shot a 65. You said Xander shot a 66. But so I think you have seen more than likely the last of them watering the greens. I think they've been cautious. The wind's supposed to pick back up, especially tomorrow. Not 20 and not 30 and 40 mile per hour winds, but they're normal like 20-ish coming off the Long Island coast. So this will play. I guess this will play more like a U.S. Open this weekend. The question is going to be: does Wyndham suffer from that pressure? Now he's. If anybody can deal with it, he's proven he can win the U.S. Open. He did 2 years ago. So now, but there's a lot of people say this would be very ironic for him to win last year. You know, famous for taking out and breaking one or two of the lockers in one of the more iconic golf courses in the country at Oakmont.
I was going to say, if Tom, if you want to bet someone to choke and enjoy it, this would be the guy to do it. Like, put all your money on this guy to choke, sit around Sunday, drink some beers, and enjoy the day. Yeah. Like I've seen him in person. Like I said, he's not. He's I don't know what Chip sees out of Augusta. He's a jack-o'-wagon in Charlotte. Every time I've seen him, I'll put it that way.
He has high expectations of himself, and when he doesn't meet them, he is not usually a happy person. So like what I watched him at Quail Hollow. So
some guys just have that competitive spirit.
That's right.
Whatever.
So I see it very easily. If he comes back, I mean, if he shoots 2 over and he's at 5 under, I think the tournament's wide open.
So there's different ways of doing things, and different golfers have different strategies, ways of playing around the course, ways of hitting the ball, and trajectory becomes a big part. And the wind. How about Bryson DeChambeau? I just like saying his name, and I can't say it right. But anyway, how about he hit a 193 mile per hour drive that only went 256 or 59 yards, and Tommy Fleetwood hit it 17 miles per hour slower, and it went 14 yards further because he apexed half as high. He hit it at 86 feet. Bryson's at 162. So go low, go farther in the wind. Playing it over in the Open.
That's I'm serious. This week might play more like the Open Championship than next month at Royal Birkdale. we could see. So I hope it's a fun weekend. The guys, Rory and Scott, the guys at even, they're going to need some help. If Wyndham plays even par, I think that really. There's a smaller number of guys that can go because, I mean, he's 4 up. That's a small number of guys that can catch up 4 strokes.
Tom, which way do you think this putt's going to break?
Oh, gosh. This is Rory. I saw this.
Left or right?
Looking at it there, maybe a little bit back to the left.
Just a little.
Well, we're going to go up the hill and right back down.
Wow. It's one way to do it.
Yeah.
What's the line, guy?
He figured that out. He figured that out in his practice rounds. Boom.
He probably hit his chip shot up there and spun all the way back. Like, let's try putting that up there.
He figured it out in his practice rounds.
Been at a few courses you could do that on.
Yeah.
It's like, oh goodness. Let's see. Talking about picking the lines for putts, I wanted to show this. I know Chip would enjoy this, and I've shown you the ball roller. Well, you can roll it from 3 feet away and they still miss the putt.
Yep.
So here's another way for you guys to read a putt.
Is this like golf bumper pool?
These are 2 different ways to read the same 6-foot putt, Chip.
Yep.
So one putt is almost straight, and some people say every putt's straight if you hit it hard.
If you hit it hard enough, that's right.
But and then the other one breaks approximately 3 or 4 feet from the same spot.
Yep.
Is that what broke? What, inside the cup almost?
Right. I mean, he may have had left edge or right edge,
and then he just turns a little bit, and it breaks 4 feet. Have fun at Shinnecock Hills, Tommy.
That's
Slick. Slick.
So
it was going in with a little bit of pace.
Yeah. So for you putters out there, there you go.
You're gonna make it or 4 putt.
How about this one?
Wow.
He hit a little too hard here, but
firm.
It's still going off.
Yeah.
Off the green and down the fairway.
These greens are a lot like Pinehurst. They just that upside down. That really kind of like landing on a Volkswagen.
I'd hate that. All right, JP. Rumor has it we may have commercials ready. We can go to that in just a second. I do want to thank Travis Page and everybody out there. We had a good time. I took the kids out. I thought I may have had a picture of them all.
Kevin almost won that tournament by himself. Well,
did not almost win it. I did have a great day.
I'm glad.
I hit the ball well, and they helped a couple times with the because I had the kids and the wife, so they all got to hit from the front tees.
That's cool.
Which was cool. No one else there was no front tee. It was just all the mulligans.
Yeah.
And I had to use. I used 2 from the fairway to get closer to get on the green, but it was par max. So when he said that, I was like, I got a chance now, don't you? If I can't do worse than par, I got a pretty good chance here. It's just how many birdies I can get. So anyway, we ended up with 9 and then tied for 10th out of 21, which meant if you ended up losing, for anyone listening and knows, if you ended up losing to me, you lost to one golfer, an 11-year-old girl, a 13-year-old boy he can hit the driver a decent but nothing else, and my wife who's never played. So, Tom, there's 44 grown adults that probably should take their clubs to the local thrift store and give them away. Is what I'm trying to say. Seriously. But the course was great. We had a fun time up at Kramer Mountain. And like I said, you got to hit some putts, and we did. It's Chip, seeing other people, like, whether they hit the putts or not, they're still showing me the line.
Right.
So, like, if we're within 20, 30 feet or whatever, and I'm seeing the line, I got a chance at a mulligan. So I'm seeing the line 3 different ways, and I got a mulligan on the straight ones.
That's always good. And I
probably hit 5 and used 4. Like I think we used the 4 mulligans or something on the green for that.
That's what I've always like. I've never been a great striker of the ball, but if I've been in a captain's choice tournament and on the greens, like, guys, I'm visual. Let me go last. I don't mind the pressure if we've missed it, and you just show me a line. That's all I need to see, and we're good, and we've got a chance.
So so we had fun. Of course, I let Barron and one of the kids, they putted all the shot, all the par putts in.
Nice.
So for wherever they were. So I mean, you get on the green 40 feet away on a par 3, you ain't got. It's an automatic par pretty much. You're not gonna hit that shot. So those were kind of hard. We parred all the par 3s.
I'm gonna start playing that rule when I play by myself now.
We did par all the par 4s. What?
Just par out.
I know, right? When he said that, I was like, okay,
all right.
I got a shot. I said I'm not gonna finish last when he said that.
Right.
I was like, I'm not gonna finish last. I might not. We're not gonna come close to winning still, but we're not gonna finish.
I'm glad y'all had a good day.
Finish last. I'll find the picture later that I had. I think. Okay, so this is a controversy. We got real quick. I got a couple of questions. That one I don't mind. We got a golf cart girl controversy. Okay, at a golf club. So the board, Pinewoods National, okay, has decided to get rid of the cart girls. And the players are not happy, but there's just this big to do, and everybody's copying each other on Twitter and pasting it, and just I want Chip to read it, go through it, and just like at some point a little bit, just like this is.
We'll look at this on a break.
Well, it's talking about like put it this way. Let's say increased member satisfaction, reduced private drink smuggling because they'll buy from the girls. Prevention of heat stroke on scorching days, dramatic reduction of thrown clubs, emergency ball location services, free swing tips and moral repair, general enhancement of the golfing experience. In addition, they're unsung heroes of the local economy because they spend their money at members' shops, including this a nail shop, a vape shop, this tattoo shop, and this hair salon that the girl shops at. All these people are members there, so she spends her money back with the members.
Yep.
So they
putting the money back in the local economy.
They were upset about it. So big resistance from the club to save the cart girls. So anyway, we're going to try to take a break now. And McDonald's breakfast was fantastic. We'll be back in a few minutes. We've got baseball, NASCAR. I mean, we did a bit of NASCAR, baseball, NBA Finals review, and NFL previews, and more. KDCBroadcasting.com.
If you need some gas lines run, call Today's Pro in Shelby. For residential or commercial, they'll have you hooked up in no time at all. And now's the time to jumpstart maintenance on your gas logs. And they sell famous White Mountain Hearth gas logs with the best prices in town. And don't forget, they fill propane cylinders. For sales and service, see Today's Pro, located at 1325 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Call 704-600-8393 and like them on Facebook too. That's Today's Pro.
Join us for our live Sunday morning worship services on WHS. It's the Sunday morning worship service from Calvary Baptist Church in Shelby, and on WCSL, it's the Sunday morning worship service from First Baptist Church in Cherryville.
You can book your tee times online at the Glen Oaks Golf Course in Maiden. Just go online at glenoaksgolf.com. Pick out your tee time and book it. Check out their pro shop, snack bar, driving range, and banquet hall. And memberships are available. For more information, call 828-428-2451. Or again, go online at glenoaksgolf.com and like them on Facebook too. It's time to dive in. Make sure your water is crystal clear with free water testing at Innovative Pool Designs in Kings Mountain and in Belmont. Bring your pool water by and get your pool water analyzed. They have all your pool chemicals and supplies. And check out their automatic pool cleaners by Maytronic and Napier. And weekly maintenance packages are available. Plus, see their hot tubs and grills at Innovative Pool Designs, 629 East King Street in Kings Mountain and 6426 West Wilkinson Boulevard in Belmont.
Congratulations to all our seniors at H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing in Shelby. The diploma you hold in your hand is like a key. You will use it to unlock your unlimited potential and the countless opportunities the world has to offer. These opportunities can bring you joy, peace, and prosperity. Again, congratulations from everyone at H&H Pest Control and Waterproofing, 520 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Call 704-482-2847. Online at www.hhcpi.com.
Congratulations to all the graduates from everyone at Oakwood Homes in Shelby. You have earned this diploma and the right to be proud. Now it is time to go and earn it. The real adventure starts now. Every ending is a new beginning. Embrace what is next with courage and hope. You are wiser, stronger prepared for what awaits you. Again, congratulations to all our area graduates from everyone at Oakwood Homes, 1839 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at oakwoodhomesofshelby.com.
When you put together a sports team, you want to get the best players possible. It's the same in the automotive repair business. You want to assemble the best mechanics, and they have at Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop. The very best technicians and the very best in auto body repair. And insurance work is welcome. They can do it all. They have the best team ever assembled. Come see for yourself. Even tires, too. At Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop, 522 Oak Grove Road in Kings Mountain. Online at oakgroveauto.com. Like them on Facebook, too.
A Carfax top-rated dealer for sales and service since 2019.
Congratulations to all of our graduating seniors from everyone at the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Cherryville and the Stamey Tyson Funeral Home and Cremation Center in Falston. You once had a dream, but today you are an achiever. Congratulations on this very special graduation day. You have stayed hard and showed us how it's done. Congratulations once again to all our 2020 graduates from the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home and Cremation Center, 405 North Dixon Street in Cherryville, and the Stamey Tysinger Funeral Home and Cremation Center on Highway 182 in Falston.
Fred Caldwell Chevrolet in Clover says congratulations on your graduation. This is just the beginning of amazing things. Now go chase your dreams. The future belongs to those brave enough to pursue it. Be brave. You are more ready than you think. Stay strong when the next challenge comes. Good luck from everyone at Fred Caldwell Chevrolet, 974 Bethel Street off Highway 55 in Clover. Online at cloverchevrolet.com.
Congratulations to all of our area graduates from everyone at Moss Realty in Gastonia. We are honored to be celebrating all of your hard work. Keep reaching for the stars. We wish you great success in your future ahead. Again, congratulations to all from everyone at Moss Realty, located at 945 North New Hope Road in Gastonia. Online at mossrealty.com. For ATV riders who ride red, we know what you're dreaming about. That's why we're bringing you the Honda Dream Garage Sales Event. You'll find deals on just about all things Honda, so you can start filling your garage with everything you had hoped for, like the Honda 4Trax Rancher ATV. Right now, you can get as low 2.99% fixed APR financing on all 4Trax Rancher models, plus up to $500 in bonus bucks on selected models. So come on down to Honda Motorcycles of Shelby, 4402 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. You've got a garage to fill. There's nothing like cash in your pocket, especially if you can turn your scrap into cash with the help of Gaston Used Auto Parts and Recycling in Gastonia. For over 25 years, this locally family-owned and operated business has been giving some of the best prices for scrap. They take tungsten scrap carbide, as well as stainless steel, aluminum, copper, and brass. Need help? Gaston Used Auto Parts and Recycling will supply you with a roll-off container to help make your recycling easy. Turn your scrap into cash with the help of Gaston Used Auto Parts and Recycling. 305 Dogwood Street in Gastonia. Call 704-827-9468. Online at GastonUsedAutoPartsAndRecycling.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
All right, welcome back to the broadcast. Kevin Hastings and Chip Carter. Thompson.
We're dropping like flies right now.
The businessman. The businessman got to do business.
That's right.
All right, Chip, World Cup. Remember, I told you about the sponsors. They had to change the names and stuff and do some things.
After next break, it's just gonna be Kevin.
How about someone was paid to put 64,000 pieces of tape over Gillette Stadium's logo in Gillette Stadium?
Are you kidding me right
now?
now?
No, this is. I told you last week. The World Cup, like the owners, the sponsors of the stadium, who only get home fans in there like 8 games a year, 10 games a year, have lost their naming rights to the stadiums basically because the World Cup pays them more than whatever it is, and then someone. But again, 64,000. They go so far to just cover up Gillette's name. And if you look it up online, it'll be like New England Stadium or Foxborough Stadium or Charlotte. It'd be like Charlotte Stadium. It wouldn't be the name of the stadium. So that's how the World Cup operates, or FIFA. And they're like, nope. So 64,000 stickers, Tom. Would you be a part of that job? Looks like a job for a Buffalo Bills fan. Oh, sorry.
You'd be insane after about 20 minutes.
Got 2 rows. I'm
done.
I mean, if I was the business part of me, so does FIFA not do any corporate sponsorships?
Yeah, but they
have.
I don't know how exactly they do it.
If you're not one of the ones they selected, you can't.
I was aware of this last time when
Okay.
they did it, and that's why when they did it, I knew about it. I don't know the exact rules or whatever it is, but they do.
Because like if I was a business that agreed to do, or an entity that agreed to sponsor one of these stadiums, I'd put a stipulation in my contract that any event, the stadium would need to be announced. But if that was the case, FIFA just wouldn't use that stadium. So
Let's see what the old interweb says here. So according to the artificial intelligence, they have temporarily changed their names to generic location-based monikers to comply with FIFA's strict clean stadium policy. FIFA protects the visibility of its official global partners like Coke, Adidas, and Visa by enforcing clean zones around and inside every venue. The debranding process, stadium operators must cover or remove all non-FIFA corporate signs, scoreboard logos, advertisements, and even small seat decals at their own major expense. Host committees have budgeted over $1 million per stadium to comply with these rules. The roof exception, an unusual exception, was granted to Atlanta's stadium. FIFA permitted the massive Mercedes-Benz logo on the roof to remain uncovered simply because removing it and obscuring it would cause too much structural damage. So they even almost had, well, I guess the birds, they didn't want the birds shopping at Mercedes.
Right.
I mean, like, who's looking at it on the roof? But anyway, Tom, you heard all those rules, right? And, you know, I have a different name for soccer. Sounds like communist ball to me. Rules and regulations, a non-business friendly.
The only other person I heard it called that is Matt Beam used to call it. When I used to be up on the practice field in the summertime, I tried to have soccer
Well,
practice.
I probably got it from his dad. We probably got it from his dad.
I would try to have soccer practice, and Matt would come out. I can't remember whether I went first or he went. So I can't remember, but I remember he said, "Quit kicking those communist balls on my football field," or something like that. I can't remember the whole context. I just remember him saying that.
Well, you know, we talk about these stadiums and stuff and how much they use them and how important they are, Tom. You got to sell hot dogs. And Burns this year, for example, only 4 home games, and so
Gardner-Webb only has 4 home games.
So it's again, if it's so important, and you know, there's no rules on the court. You know, the quarterback's throwing the ball, and we don't have all these, you know, concussion problems. Apparently, why aren't we playing in the spring and the summer so the schools make even more money? And then we have double the girls' sports, right? Ain't that what they tell us, Chip?
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, here's some of the stadiums. Then we got Dallas Stadium, Boston Stadium, San Francisco Area Stadium, San
Francisco Area
New York, New Jersey Stadium.
This is so crazy.
So there's your their fun stadium stuff for you.
This is the corporate economic definition of gaslighting. Trying to tell us something that's not factual.
All right, Tom, give me we forgot to ask who is going to be your long shot pick bet to come back and win this thing.
If I had to bet on this,
I would go Mark Cowa.
I'm betting on Scotty, man. If anybody's coming back from 7 down,
I think
I know that Chip's man crush Rory.
Xander's second. I've been picking him.
I was about to say, I was going to tell you, you picked him. You just picked him for the wrong major because I could very easily see him winning this.
Is he really a long shot at his position there?
Who's Xander?
Yeah.
No, he's not. I mean,
that position.
If anybody can go, 67 and come and
listen,
if Wyndham shoots,
there's 2 rounds.
Yeah.
We're playing at a crazy course. 4 strokes is 1 double bogey, and
everybody's back in.
Right. It's like a 3-point shot down by 5.
Right.
Oh crap, we're back. Well, all of a sudden we got a ball game. We're down 7. You hit a 3-0. It's a 4-point game.
Yeah.
So a double bogey from Wyndham Clark at any point in the next 2 rounds turns this tournament into anybody.
I do like a lot of those American flags up there.
It is nice.
Yeah,
nice.
That's a U.S. Open, so
I would love.
Roy can keep his flag way on down there.
Yeah, Roy can keep that stupid red cross off there. I don't want to offend your heritage.
That's not mine.
He just talks like it's his.
Mine's Alex Fitzpatrick is probably mine.
Well,
that
so
looks like,
how about 2
I
brothers?
think that's the English flag.
How about 2 brothers right there, tied for second and tied for 11th? And I told Tom while you were before the last break, Alex Fitzpatrick a month and a half ago didn't have his tour card, and he's tied for 11th right now.
Yeah, the Northern Ireland flag is a little different, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's got a little symbol
it's a little
in the middle.
different. Yeah, that's right.
Probably got a cute little cow or something there. I don't know. A potato.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that was all on my notes of other sports that we missed.
I'm going to pick Xander to come back and win this thing. Or as to that, I think Clark's going to be 2 over, and I think Xander's going to play 3 under at least over the next 3 days.
I got a Minnesota thing for Will.
Next 2 days, excuse me.
Next week. All right, let's finish up the finals, and then we'll talk baseball. Got a lot of baseball to talk about today. So we'll
apparently we don't need to be talking about the finals.
Well, how about the Spurs? Stat of the finals led 72% of the finals.
Yep.
And lost in 5 games.
Yep.
How do you blow a 29-point lead?
Insane.
Yep.
At home.
Insane.
With a 7'4" space alien, who's
right.
arguably
They blew a 29-point lead in New York.
Yeah.
Was it in New York? Game 4, right? That was in New York where they blew the 29-point lead. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Because the first 2 games were in San Antonio.
Yes.
And somehow, I couldn't believe it. Knicks won both of those.
Yeah.
Then of course, the political controversy. The president comes and they all blamed him for the loss. And then in Game 4, they're down 29 and somehow come back to win. How do you go 0-3 at home in an NBA Finals? How do you go 0-3 at home? Man, it's crazy.
Here's one reason. It's hard to play defense. We talked about this when the other player is allowed to do illegal moves. This may be the greatest. Now I'm told these guys are bigger, faster, stronger, better dribblers than me. Check this out, move out, Tom. What do you think? What would you call here?
That's double dribble.
We got the hezzy. You're right.
Let's see this hesitation by
double dribble.
That's
a double dribble.
Up on his feet.
All right, so
it's clean.
So we only have we at this point we only got 2 conclusions for the NBA referees. Either they stink really bad at doing their job,
they're told not to call,
or Tim Donaghy's taking control of,
or again where Chip's at, it's just nothing but WWE. And again, they used to be on the back of your tickets. This does not have to be a non-refundable thing, a real thing. The thing is, I got one solution, Tom, but I don't know if they'll do it. In baseball, we add extra referees and umpires.
You could.
Yep.
What would be a problem in the NBA? Because they can afford it. I know high school and we can't. But I see no reason the NBA doesn't have 4 refs in any game, in all games.
You'd have to sell a few more hot dogs.
Right. Cool. God, we got to pay for one of the refs here. Somebody buy an extra sweet ticket. But the thing is, if you know anything about basketball refereeing, that you're rotating during the game, and you can sometimes get out of position. Like the guy that was supposed to be making that call might have been behind them at that point. But if you got guys on every corner,
right,
we're not missing that call. So that's my thing is I think the NBA and probably college too should get to at some point. Probably college can afford it, I guess, at some places. But the NBA definitely, I think, should go to 4 referees.
So the NBA's profit margin is $19.99 billion instead of $20 billion.
Right.
Okay,
add one extra guy.
Yeah, no, come on.
I just want to see. I want to see that being that called. If you miss that, I mean, that's the easiest thing in the world to see.
So here's my question for you, with all of our prognostications prior to this finals. And we talked about why we thought the makeup of the Knicks, they weren't going to win this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where does this put Jalen Brunson? I know it's one finals. I know it's just a few games, but he's done something that only three other iconic, three of the top 4 point guards of all time have ever done in terms of leading his team in scoring in the finals and really the playoffs in the season. Where does this put him? And I mean,
got to do it more than once.
Okay.
To be one of the all-time greats, I mean, you got to do it more than once.
Because that is a differentiating factor between Steph, Magic, and Isaiah, because they all did it more than once. So but it's still a pretty darn impressive feat.
Yeah, he was good, man. He was really good. I mean, I'm not going.
Did he get the Finals MVP?
Yes, he did. That was almost going away.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just looking at his career real quick first. How about the Dallas Mavericks getting rid of him and Luka?
Right.
For Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
You got rid of Luka Doncic and Jalen Brunson for a Duke player.
Hope you enjoy your number one pick.
Congratulations.
Yeah, there you go.
Averaged in the last 4 years 24, 28, 26, and 26. First 4 years 9, 8, 12, and 16. Man, I don't know. He's not better than Isaiah Thomas. He's not better than Steph.
I agree.
And the thing is, Wemby's going to learn from this. Look out next year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he's going to learn. First finals appearance.
Well, there's rumors, Tom. If your grandson's not in Cleveland, that's where he's going to be next year. San Antonio.
You talking about LeBron's going to go to San Antonio?
Yep. That's the rumor.
I don't know if they want him.
Well, they need somebody to call the plays because the coach sure is ain't doing it.
Let him go as the coach. That's fine.
But that's one of the rumors. So LeBron maybe if he's not
there's
in
still
Cleveland,
LeBron back to Cleveland rumors.
It's Cleveland, San Antonio, and New York is pretty much what the teams that they're saying.
He's a free agent, right?
Yes, correct.
So I'm just not sure. Like, you can't pay him. You'd have to do something like who's kicked off the island.
There's still people who say that his best fit's still with the Lakers.
He
LeBron
can stay there. That'd be fine with me. But so is it a package deal? His son's got to go with him. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I think Bronny's still.
No,
is he 1 year deal?
You don't have to.
I was about to say, yes.
But I'm sure that can be arranged.
They can be arranged. It can work out.
Here, will y'all give us a second round pick for Bronny?
Twist my arm. Yes, there you go.
Or whatever it is.
Please give us
whatever it is.
Please give us a second round pick and a hot dog.
So there's that. You're talking all-time point guards. This one's got Stockton at 5, Chris Paul at 6, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, Walt Frazier, and Bob Cousy is listed as some top 10 all-time point guards. Stockton's argument is the all-time assist and steals leader. People don't understand that steals leader.
And he falls under the same as obviously his teammate Malone, Barkley, Ewing. It's like Phil Mickelson against Ty.
It's like if Michael Jordan didn't exist.
Right. It's like Tom Watson gave Phil Mickelson one back in the day. He said, you've really underachieved in your career. You never were the number one ranked golfer in the world. And he was like, yeah, one of the two greatest golfers of all time was basically in his prime during most of my career. I mean,
so who did LeBron beat in the finals, actually?
He beat Steph in them 1 year.
They
beat the Warriors.
With Kyrie. Kyrie was on his team, yeah.
Okay.
They beat the Spurs. The Heat beat the Spurs.
Okay.
I'm
Who did Cavs beat the Warriors?
Yes.
The Heat beat the Spurs, and they beat Dallas 1 year?
I'm getting there.
Well,
sorry.
With LeBron, I know Dallas beat them. I think they beat Dallas with Shaq.
Let's see. The Heat. Hold on. That's before.
Who beat in the bubble? The Heat.
That was the Heat. Yes, that was Spoelstra.
So we talking the Jordan effect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who didn't get rings because of him? So you can name this. You can name the Jazz players.
Half the dream
team.
You
can name Barkley. Yeah, half the dream team. You can whoever else they beat. Who else they beat?
Barkley, Ewing,
Clyde Drexler didn't get a ring because of him. Sean Kipp and Gary Payton didn't get rings, and that's not counting the East. You got Patrick Ewing in the East as well, Reggie Miller in the East as well. So you got 6, 7, 8 Hall of Famers that didn't get a ring because of Michael Jordan.
Right.
Which player didn't get a ring because LeBron was in the league? Because all those teams you just named also won a championship while LeBron was in the league.
You can make an argument James Harden because he was the Thunder. The first year the Heat won, they beat the Thunder.
James Harden's not going to get a ring regardless.
Okay.
Well, I was about to say, I'm not counting the third best player on that team.
Okay.
But they did. So he did beat the Thunder.
They beat the Thunder.
Okay.
Then they beat the Spurs.
And then Westbrook didn't get one. So you'd say the Thunder's
But
the only team.
But Durant
got over him.
Westbrook didn't get it. Okay.
Directly over him.
Yeah.
So basically, he kept Westbrook and Harden maybe from winning championships. If you want to go there,
Was Westbrook really that good?
Maybe. Well, he's the MVP and average triple double 2 years,
averaging a triple double for 2
so
years.
So when they say point guard and they don't have him on that list, I mean, I don't get the Chris Paul love out of anybody.
Jason Kidd was good. I don't, and Steve Nash was very.
So where's Westbrook on that list?
He's not.
They don't have him. This one don't have him on the top 10, but like. If you're comparing him to Steve Nash, 2-time MVPs, everybody's going to take Westbrook.
But
I think Kuzie's low on that list.
That's probably what people remember about him: no championships, and don't remember his stats.
Right.
Because he doesn't have a championship. That's why, like now that Brunson does, he's going to be on a list above Westbrook or somebody like that because he does have a championship.
They got
the 4 they got right: Magic, Curry, Oscar, and Isaiah.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
So that to me is
Stockton's fifth.
Until someone knocks off. I think Isaiah's third, but that's just a lot of people. I mean, Isaiah don't like Michael, and Michael don't like Isaiah, but whatever. All right. Any other finals news and notes, guys, on that besides our awful?
I do think.
We were awful. We all thought Wemby was going to win.
Yeah.
It.
The last 8
Please tune in to
now
us
now
for
we
your
have to deal
expert
with.
analysis.
Speaking of expert analysis, we're going to go to ESPN for this one, and I want you to hear what this guy calls the Larry O'Brien Trophy.
Are actually validated because they have not done it again. Giannis is itching to get out. Boston is thinking about trading Jaylen Brown. They don't believe in their one championship. LeBron's one championship in LA was not enough. So why would it be enough for us?
Validate is the Larry O'Brien that I put on that shelf and it stays there forever. That's the validation. The Laker thing.
Oh, you mean participation trophy then?
I'm sorry, Larry O'Brien is a participation trophy?
If everybody gets one.
It is an actual trophy. You won the league that year. The 2021 I get.
So this guy's saying, what? The championship trophy is a participation trophy, and he's getting paid on ESPN, Tom.
What's your job? I'm sorry.
And he's looking at him like he's right. He's smirking at him like, I know I'm right. It's a participation trophy. So is this the people that are like, well, I would rather have LeBron get 30 points and 10 rebounds and 10 assists than win the game.
So what he's saying, it's not good not to have a dynasty? Is that his argument? Yeah. Who wants to see the same team win it every year? I don't. I mean, a participation trophy, yeah, that's kind of. I mean, I've said some stupid stuff on
I believe Terry is laughing in his grave.
I think that come football season, we'll probably have some bad parlays, but nothing that bad.
I look forward.
The New York Knickerbockers had the number 1, the number 3, and the number 5 biggest comebacks in NBA Finals history.
That's just 29 points. How do you lose up 29?
3 of the top comebacks in
and of
one
course,
series.
Cleveland.
And never mind, we forget about the Willis Reed year too. The last time they won the finals against Wilt Chamberlain.
All right, when we come back, Tom, we've got some fun baseball stuff to talk about. We got umpires and more umpires, but a big thing is coming. Major League Baseball proposal to amateur draft system. We'll have to talk about that and more. KTCBroadcasting.com.
It's time to move. Move into your brand new townhome in Grover. They're built and waiting for you. These beautiful 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath townhomes feature single-car garages, small patios, and they're conveniently located to Interstate 85. And the price, only $1,600 per month. That's right, rent only $1,600 per month. For more information on your new townhome, call 704-616-4827. Again, 704-616-4827. Your new townhome is waiting for you. Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln has been serving the Piedmont of North and South Carolina since 1919. Sure, they deliver to your home with home heating oils. They'll help keep you warm, but they do a whole lot more. They feature bulk fuel delivery, on-site and commercial fueling, backup generator fueling, and farm and agricultural fueling. For home or business or farms, call on Rhodes and Bill Oil Company in Lincoln, 704-735-2508. Online at rhodesandbill.com, located at 1404 East Main Street in Lincoln. Like them on Facebook, too.
Cherryville will be the home of the 2026 American Legion Southeastern Regionals, and regional tournament passes are available now for $30 at the Cherryville City Hall or at Chamber of Commerce. Cherryville continues to grow, and Mayor Wade Strapp, City Council members Jill Pewitt, Janice Hovis, Gary Freeman, and John Abernathy, along with City Manager Brian Dalton, invite you to visit Cherryville, where life blossoms. The Lotta Burger tradition continues at the Bright Star Grill in Mount Holly. It's a classic taste to remember. Be sure to try it along with their hot dogs, double cheeseburgers, bacon burgers, and hamburgers. You'll think you stepped back in time with the oldies playing in the speakers. And each and every Friday night from 5 to 7 p.m., come to the Bright Star Cruiser Classic Car Show. Good food and fun are waiting for you at the Bright Star Grill, 205 Medora Street in Mount Holly. Open 11 a.m. till 7:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, closed on Sunday.
For your next round of golf, head to the mountain, Crowder's Mountain, the Crowder's Mountain Golf Course. Check out their new greens. Play and ride 18 holes Monday through Friday for $40 or $35 after 1 p.m. Play and ride 18 holes weekends and holidays for $50 or $45 after 1 p.m. And every Monday is Ladies' Day. Ladies play and ride 18 for $30. And seniors age 55 and up can play and ride 18 Monday through Friday for $35. For your tee time, call 704-739-7681. The Crowder's Mountain Golf Course. Head to the mountain today.
You won't believe it. The remodeling is complete at Ronald's Express Grill in Cherryville. Come check it out. And the food is even better. Check out their new menu, including Ronald's Super Combo. That is a big, juicy cheeseburger basket with fries and a 20-ounce drink, all for $11.95. And top it off with a banana split or a milkshake. At the new Ronald's Express Grill, 604 West Church Street in Cherryville. Open 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day except on Tuesday. Closed on Tuesday.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Out with Kevin and the gang.
Good morning.
JP, you're supposed to say last ad at the beginning of the last ad, not the end of the last ad.
I'm aware of that.
You got one job. Go.
Yeah, I got breakfast.
Yeah, I got breakfast.
Thank you for breakfast.
He's done.
You're welcome.
He's done. He got his breakfast. He's done.
Oh, goodness. Well, welcome back to Saturday Morning Sports Talk. Usually we got bobbleheads, but in the spirit of the new movie, Master of the Universe, I brought out the old toys so you guys can check it out here on the video. We got a few Skeletors and the gang's all out there, and you can see us from let's see, I did a little artwork here. You know, we did the opening scene of it. We're going to have that fully next week.
This was my first sneak peek that I knew you had something up your sleeve this morning for the intro.
When I got the I have the kids set up for next week. But if you do know the movie, see how close I got to the guys, to everybody. This is we got Terry Reinhardt as Ram Man. If I don't know, if folks, I'm gonna pull that up. Give me 1 second.
That's good. That fits.
Do what?
That fits. We're gonna do side by side. Here we go.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna have to flip them back and forth because I'm not doing all that. So there's Ram Man.
It's like He-Man's version of Juggernaut.
And basically, like, if you don't know anything about him, he's right here in front of me somewhere. Where'd he
It would take his head and bust open the doors.
You could like jam down his legs, and he like shoots real far, like across the room. Like, like here you go. So basically, his legs come out. So you go boom, and he goes. Whoosh, fires across the room. And then in the movie, that's what he does, go around and just, blowing stuff up. But that's who Terry was. He ends up being Ram Man, so he got his little axe in his head. It had a lot of problems trying to get his head right, but that's as close as I got. But he did on his face. I was like, I'm going to leave it because I thought he did his face really good.
That's good. Well done.
We've got Man of Arms Will Boykins.
In his crest colors.
Well, lucky for him.
Yeah.
Man of Arms is played by, like I said, Idris Elba, but he does have the green and gold. So there's who Will was supposed to be. Where'd it go? There we go. There's Will.
Nice.
All right. And then Tom, I think, was next. No, we got Chip as Mechanic.
I feel very patriotic in that get up right there. Big, massive. Good right there.
I've got one up there. If you haven't seen it, it's basically like a giraffe. His neck comes out real long, and that's what he uses. He headbutts people like a giraffe, basically. He's got a club, too, so.
Trump's bringing him out for the American 250.
There's shit. So I had a little fun with that. We'll have that next week. So they had, like I said, they had some weird. They just made up the names, and I saw a documentary on it the other day. There's Thomas Fisto, and if you watch the movie, that's gonna be a fun thing.
He looks like
JP as Orko.
Tom looks like he's almost Thanos with that gauntlet there.
But next week we'll have a daughter and the boys out as I'm gonna get Cringer on there. So
nice.
Anyway, had some fun with that. So check out the movie. I highly do recommend it for the folks out there. All right,
I love the old with each thing like tool you got or whatever that you had the little comic that came with each piece. You remember? I collected those.
Let's see. All right, we got baseball to talk about. We're gonna start, Chip.
Yeah.
With an ejection.
Okay. All right.
A fan ejection.
Oh.
I was ejected.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I already told Tom about this.
Okay.
In general, Tom, can or do umpires eject fans, or do they usually go to site directors?
They'll usually, I'm having this problem with this fan. I need this fan right now. You'll say the fan you want removed, but you'll just I need a site director. That guy right there, I need him removed.
Have you ever done the dramatic "you're out of here" with a fan, Tom?
No, I did it with.
And yelled it loud enough for everybody in the place can hear.
I did it with a coach last night. Not with a fan.
Well, good. That happens. Tom knows the situation. This pitcher. So first of all, I will give you the whole story. They changed pitchers, and the pitcher has a sliding mitt and a batting glove in his back pocket while he's up there warming up. And he pitches to one kid. It's not my son. My son's second in the batting order. And so he struck that kid out, and my son gets up there, and he walks. Well, I walk over and tell the first kid, which is the coach's son, I'm like, hey, tell your dad he needs to take that stuff out of his back pocket. And he said, okay. We did. By the time I had turned around, I hear, he's out. And I look up, my son's picked off first base. Now, granted, he's slow as Christmas, first of all. Second of all, Tom, you know what I usually tell my kids that are slow as Christmas? Don't take a step off first base, or you ain't going anywhere. What do you think you're doing? So I was mad my boy got picked off because he wasn't supposed to be that far enough off to get picked off, first of all. I didn't see if he balked then or not. I don't know. So I'm walking back to my seat, and I'm watching this time. The next kid gets on, and he's still – and I'm back here like Tom, the umpire could probably hear me. So I'm just like, man, it's crazy. They're just letting them he said, well, earlier, the inning before, a kid struck out and yelled D word, damn it, basically, as loud as he could, and did not get reprimanded or yelled at anything. So then one of the old ladies was like, well, I guess they just let them little boys cuss out there now. So I know the umpire heard her say that. Yeah. And then he's got to hear me going like, well, yeah, they're just letting them wear mitts too. That one kid's got his shirt untucked. He told him last time he wasn't going to tuck it in. And so anyway, the next pitcher he gets on first. And this time he balks while I'm watching. And when I mean by balk, he doesn't clear the rubber. He just spins and fakes to first and doesn't throw. Now, Tom, these are, those fake mounds, whatever. If you end up left of the mound, Tom, do you think you step backwards on those things?
Probably not.
No, because there's like a 4-foot drop right behind him on these things. So he didn't go backwards. He stayed on the side of the mound. I go, that's a balk. He can't go fake to first. And of course, then comes my coach. Well, no, he can't. And so they start arguing, and the plate umpire calls time, walks up there and talks to the field guy, and they talk it over. He turns around and goes, "No ball, no ball." He stepped off. And so my coach goes over there, starts to go out there to talk about it, whatever, and they talk for a second, and he explains it. And anyway, basically, I don't think neither one of them saw it, and they just made it up.
Yeah.
Because they didn't call the ball. So while he's out there, I say, might as well have him take off the oven mitt and his glove out of his back pocket too while you out there, Blue. So they don't say nothing. The kid says something out loud. I don't know what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I just respond back to him. He ain't sliding. He's pitching, Blue. So finally he walks back to the home plate. I'm behind home plate. Now I've addressed Blue obviously in front of everybody. And he comes over and he goes, "I'm giving you a warning for addressing the other team's players." Not for talking to me, Tom. Let's talk like a grown man. You pissed me off. I'm giving you a warning for addressing the other team's player, which was, I guess, me saying he ain't sliding when the kid yelled something back at me, which I don't know what he yelled. So my response to him through the fence was, I wasn't talking to him. I was talking to you. And he goes, "Well, that's your warning." I said, "For talking to the kid?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Okay, well, are you going to make him take the mitt out of his pocket?" He goes, "That's your warning." And he turned around. We still haven't taken the mitt.
We've not
addressed the issue. So he takes 2 or 3 more steps. I said, "Oh, I guess we're not going to take the mitt out and just let him do it, break the rules." He turned around and said, "I told you that's your warning." I said, "I'm talking to you, not him. You warned me for talking to the kids, not you. I'm talking to you now." And he goes, "You're out of here!" As loud as he could, up against the fence. And I'm 2 feet from this dude. Like, I can't hear everybody in the park. And I said, okay, whatever, man, whatever. So I stood up and I just walked back. I said, "I'll talk to the site director in a minute. Don't worry about it, boss." And there was like 5 minutes left to go in the game, so I thought it was over. Anyway, they ended up playing like 15 minutes somehow left over. My boy got hit, and he got a hit off the kid.
Okay.
So take that for what it's worth. But, like, again, the umpire letting their kids wear their shirts untucked, letting their kids cuss, letting their kids wear oven mitts, and the guy who said, "Hey, can we go by some of the rules?"
Right.
I got to go. I've been thrown out like 5 times of things, and I've not once told an umpire they're bad, they suck, cussed them a name, called them any names. Every single time is, "You're right about the rules, but we don't want to hear from you. You got to go, sir."
Yeah.
So what do you do, Tom? Like, so Amy said they went back out there, whatever, played the rest of the game, never took the oven mitt out of his – he went back out the next inning with the oven mitt in his back pocket. So what's the point of that, Tom? What's the point of not enforcing that rule? At least at some point, the guy's already run. Yeah. How about next inning when you come back out? Not bring the now – Tom knows, setting up, and I was laughing earlier before it even got there. It's like, umpires, where are you supposed to set up, Tom, as far as the catcher was?
You're talking about where's the home plate umpire supposed to set up? Well, I mean, if you got a right-handed batter, you put your left foot in the slot to get up, and then your head should be just above the catcher's head. Your eyes need to be at the top of the strike zone.
Okay. So this guy was like on the outside corner of the catcher above him. So, like, he was in prime foul tip, I'm going to catch it in the jaw territory. And he took 4 of them. But, like, again, so I'm sitting there laughing at that. Then he throws me out for that. So, yeah, Chip, that's my baseball ejection.
Did you see Mark Kotze of the Athletics get thrown out this week?
I got a lot of ejections and stuff.
Maybe I did. Maybe I won't ruin it. If we don't
I don't know if I did.
If we don't get to it, I'll bring it up when we take the breaks.
All right, so let's go through some of this. How about this?
Because it kind of goes hand in hand with what you're talking about.
How about the New York State Championship losing the state championship, and the catcher realized the runners are going around, and somebody realized while they're celebrating. And I think this was in the fall. And we watched this one last year. Okay. Now the team was celebrating. That was in New York. All right, this is the one I want to see, Tom. All right, Tom. See if there's. Watch what happens here. Break it down. We got a coach talking to a batter. I'll let Chip give the play-by-play.
All right. Larry gets back into the box after conferring with the third base coach. Here's the pitch. Pitch is high, and the batter swings as the catcher's throwing the ball back to the pitcher, catches the catcher on the back of the head. The catcher, he's up on 2 feet, but he might be concussed. And now the umpire's giving the runner first base. Is they saying catcher interference?
Yep.
Wow.
So the coach, did the coach instruct him to do this is what they're asking. As fishy as it looks. The catcher threw down to second, and the batter hit him in the back with the bat, and they gave him catcher's interference.
Wow. That should have been. Batter's out, batter's ejected, runner goes back to first.
I was about to say.
And my second question is coach ejected too, Tom?
I would.
If a batter does that.
That's what
if I'm the catcher's parent, I'm on the field right now. Are you not? Are you yelling at somebody?
I got the coach last night for letting his players bring props on the field. Got the coach. Of course, I'd had enough. It was one of those where you've had enough. Depends on
that wasn't the first thing they had done,
right? Like you've had it. You could reach that point where you've had enough.
Yeah.
And in that situation, I'm getting the kid, and to get the coach is a little bit more gray area.
All right.
But you can definitely get the kid, and you know what, Kevin? I'm gonna get the kid, and then when the coach comes up, I'm gonna get him. So he's just
he's gonna argue about you throwing the kid out.
Let him hang himself.
Yeah.
Because you could say.
Who told him,
Coach, it's malicious contact. He's gone. Boo, 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 boo. Coach, that's your warning. Boo, 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 boo. You're gone. You're going to get him too. So it's easy to get these stupid coaches that are dumb.
Stupid question here in the midst. Did the catcher do anything wrong by the? Okay.
No.
Then what is the umpire doing making that call?
I mean,
I know we're not perfect, but I mean that's a pretty egregious call.
No, I mean it's just, like I was talking. We're not perfect.
Yeah,
like if I was better than what I was, I'd be doing high level.
What's the
ball,
odds?
At the same time,
what's the odds that guy's ever seen that play?
And that's fair.
And that's one thing I think happens a lot of times. Is like Tom, you was talking about the play last week, that double play. Is like you never see that, and then all of a sudden you're like, what just happened? And I think that guy. He should have been able to.
That's not like it's a bang bang play. You're trying to figure out who tagged who.
Just go talk to your partner.
Yeah, that's right. I mean,
if you need a second to think through what happened,
right?
Just go talk to your partner.
How do you see that? This is my question.
Make that call.
How do you see that?
That's not out of pitch.
That's the thing. It's not
out of pitch.
Right. It's not, or it's not a tag, or was it a force? Or it's how do you go from he just swung a bat and hit the catcher in the back of the head to what in his mind does that umpire say the catcher did X wrong, so the batter gets first base? That's what I don't understand.
They're trying to say the catcher's out of his box, but he's allowed to come out of his box after he catches the pitch.
Right.
All right, so we're going to go to Texas, Georgia. Is this a catch, Tom?
Over into center and coming hard, diving. Ooh. What a play.
That's one sign that you've got. The other one is when the fielder's reaching in the glove for the ball to make a throw. This one's tough. I don't have a catch here.
Yeah. Would they rule it?
Review, the call has been overturned. It is a no catch. The batter runner will remain at first base. Georgia has.
I mean, it's a heck of an effort.
It's a great effort. So close, but
he's got to complete the action of the catch.
He didn't make a football move.
No, see, right here.
The ball's moving that whole time.
You could argue that the glove up, but see the ball. You could tell when he's got the glove up, the ball's not secure in the glove. He just didn't complete the action of the catch. That is a tough call. That's why what you're trained to do is when you go out there and look at it, you see him, and you wait till you watch the hand go to the glove to grab the ball. And like some of them are like, is that a catch? Is that a catch? Like, I don't know if it's a catch yet, man. He's got to complete the action of the catch.
Yeah.
So I mean,
this is not video of the game I was attending, but this is a 10-year-old game.
Are they kicking the umpire?
No, it's the coaches.
Okay.
Oh,
dads.
How embarrassing!
I don't want to hit the audio because who knows what mama's ever.
If I'm the umpire,
I see an umpire in there. I wouldn't even be in there, right?
Yeah.
Man, they started fighting last night. We were gone. It's like, nope. If you've had an intense game, and just get your players off the field. Just say, See you, Coach. We'll talk about it later. Call me later. And just stay away from each other if it's that bad. I'm not getting near that.
Now, Chip, I've got multiple highlights of Tom working this week. So
Okay.
we're gonna go with this one. Now this is Tom arguing with the coach in the blue. Chip, I don't have any sound for some reason, but I'm gonna let you give you the play-by-play.
I'm having a conversation with the uh-oh, did we?
Hey, what's wrong with that bigger guy? Can you not put that little guy on the ground? He took a swing and missed. The umpire swung and missed.
Do what?
You can't.
There we go.
You can't take a swing at the guy.
Short little umpire fighting. He's going.
He's going out.
Yeah, he did. Look, he's going.
I'm not scared. Golly.
What's bad is that the dude in the dark blue had to have the guy in the light blue come stand between him.
That game's done. We're done with this game. That umpire's out of here. That coach is out of here. That umpire's done.
All over balls and strikes.
That umpire's never going to umpire again.
All over some balls and strikes. Now, here's my favorite video of Tom Sinafani umpiring, I think, ever. Oh, this is a good one. All right, Chip, you ready? I might have sound on this one. Let's go. No sound. Ooh, you're out of here.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, gosh.
He punched the runner in the face.
You are out more ways than one.
He punched him out.
He punched it. That's not funny, but it is.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Get out of here. I didn't know Tyson was umpiring down at second base today, Coach.
Oh, man.
Woo. Y'all got to do that more often.
There we go. Mean right hook there.
How about, let's see, we thought we had a catch, boys. We thought we had a catch. Here's another no catch, Tommy. Oh, I got sound on these things.
Ah.
Did you see it?
Yep, sure did. Where's that ball, son?
Did they rule it a catch?
About to find out. Gonna pop up. Catcher behind home plate. First base coach pointed for the miss. Fireworks are going off.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Runner spins back, still at second.
He's yelling foul ball. So let's hit the thing and see. The ump says the catcher did not make the catch. So the call was made, and here is the close-up of the catcher running with the ball before it hit his knee. So there you go, Tommy.
That's why you wait. You look for this. That's what you look for. Or what you say, hold the glove up, show me the ball.
Yeah.
No. Show me the ball. Let me make sure it's in there. Because once it's secured in your hand, because the catch can be secured in the hand or the glove. So if you've got it secured in your hand, you've made the catch. If you snow coned it like that and then you grab it, that's a catch. So I mean, it'll get you in trouble. I would just say that's one that gets you in trouble. And I've learned, like when you watch a catch, even like I saw a couple snow cone catches last night, and guys like going down.
Yep.
Just wait 2 or 3 seconds, man. Because if he snow and runs 2 or 3 and then the ball comes out, it's no catch, man.
You don't have to rush. I mean,
he's got to secure the baseball.
All right, so we have here the proposal. MLB has proposed an overhaul of the domestic amateur entry system that removes high school players from the draft. So baseball is wanting to go to no longer drafting high school players, making college players eligible after their sophomore year, and shortens the draft from 20 to 12 rounds, cutting the bonus pool from a current $358 million to $200 million for the draft bonus. So the league's trying to cut cost. It looks like in the minors, maybe put more emphasis on college baseball being the minor league system.
And they would also implement an international draft.
So to me, one, this is smart. I don't see a reason why this isn't the old days where everybody's on the internet now. Like we got a kid from Hunter Huss transferring to Mount Zion. Tom, you don't think they know he can play basketball?
Right.
Like he averaging what 27? They don't see on Max Preps he's averaging 27 at Huss. Like okay, come on. Yeah. So this isn't the old days where you get a guy in 18 years old and they got him in rookie ball and all this. There's so many levels. Like I don't think if I was Major League Baseball, I wouldn't want me more than. Why would you want to subsidize more than 2 levels? Like maybe 3 at the most, but like at some point, like man, there's no point in it anymore. Like you've seen these minor league stadiums and whatnot. I mean, the bananas are doing okay, but that's not not what everybody else got a couple hundred people in the stands. So I definitely see them being like, hey, let the college people handle the high school kids coming out. Let them go to college and develop. That's better for everybody, I guess. And then you got again, you're not. Maybe they do start cutting the rookie ball teams and the class A teams and getting and forcing more players into the college for that. So I get that. I'm sure the players are fighting.
Oh yeah, the Players Association says it's a bad move and it's costing even more money for the players, especially specifically the young players. Not saying whether I agree or disagree. I'm just making an observation. One of the people who does who is an advocate of it or is a fan of it is I think John Swofford, the commissioner of the ACC, because it's going to lead to more talent being infused back into the college game, which is growing. The college game is growing, and so this could just help reinforce that. The Major League Baseball also says that, to Kevin's point, it's a different time now. You've got the whole ecosystem of college sports with NIL money and so forth has changed. These guys are getting the chance to get money now in college.
They don't have to go to pro to get money.
Right, exactly. So that's there's not as much of an incentive, or there's not much of an argument to be made that these guys can't get money because they can now with NIL.
Some of them back in the day were too dumb to go to college, but now that doesn't matter. I mean, college. I mean, listen to these college guys getting interviewed. They're not learning anything in college anyway. So.
No, I don't think that's the requirement.
I don't learn anything in college. I think I saw that Notre Dame has the 3rd highest payroll. And they're talking about, it's academic. It's like Duke and the one and done's. Kyrie Irving thinks the world's flat and he went to Duke. I mean, it's a joke. Carolina's got fake classes for their basketball players. So, I mean, it's academia is a joke. It's a fraud. So just let the guys play college ball. And, even Ohio State, they had the one kid had a .05 GPA in high school, but he had a 3.5 at Ohio State. I mean,
that should be pretty telling right there. That should be pretty telling.
So I mean,
awesome. Look at that! How Ohio State helped him reach his potential.
Tutoring helps, Tom. Tutoring helps.
At this point, man.
She gave him nice
just
D's.
Ask an average 20-something any kind of question, any practical knowledge. They don't know.
No,
nothing.
Have you seen some? You've seen some of these interviews? They go out on the beaches or whatever and just ask like basic history. They know nothing. I mean. It's like what do you think the largest? This is a serious. What do you think the largest city in the world is? Probably Asia.
Yeah,
probably Asia. I wish I was making that up. That's what I heard this week. I'm like,
I mean, it's just because it's become a joke. I mean, a cheaper way to do it is just make task-based stuff, which AI can do for you, and you just don't know anything. But when we were younger, you sort of had to know stuff. Like you had to know somebody's phone number. You wanted to talk to a girl, you had to know her phone number.
Yeah. Well, not only that, you had to call and ask her dad when he picked up the phone.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Now they don't have to. You don't even have to know that. Like I asked kids their parents' phone numbers.
They have no idea.
They had to bring out their phone. I was like, "Do you ever think if your phone went dead, how are you going to call your parents?"
No, you just type in dad. College baseball today. North Carolina. Against Oklahoma at 3:00 for you Tar Heel fans, baseball fans.
Is that just getting started? Is that a series, 3-game series?
I don't know. Yeah, they play tomorrow at 2:30, so I assume so.
That's the final. That is the World Series, isn't it? That's
is that the championship?
I think Carolina.
Oh, it is the World Series. Carolina's in the championship.
Yeah, they beat West Virginia
against David Potter's Oklahoma. So Potter's sitting in the middle. He's gonna end up being a Duke fan by the end of the week.
Oh man, David,
because he's gonna hate all the Tar Heel fans.
Don't let him talk to Robbie Root, please.
Well, it says North Carolina's ranked 5th. Oklahoma not ranked. Is that correct? I don't know anything about college baseball, so
Oklahoma might be on a bit of a heater.
The World Series does draw lots of attention, especially the last 10, 15 years.
Yep.
But it's just hard. So many games. It's just hard to follow. Like college football is like, okay, it's Saturday.
Yeah.
You can follow all the teams. But, baseball's not like that, man. It's harder to follow, man. You got games all the time.
Yeah. Well, Major League Baseball, we do have standings and stats for that. How about the Yankees are now in first place, up 3 games on those Tampa Bay Rays. 10 on the Blue Jays out in the Central. White Sox and Guardians are tied at first in games behind. Cleveland's 1%.
3 of their best offensive
Hey,
players are hurt.
look, there's 6 teams 500 and better in the American League. They're getting better. They're improving.
Cleveland's getting ready to go on one of those lose 10 out of 11 straight.
Only 3 teams in the American League have a positive run differential. And one of them is +8. One of them is +19. Only the Yankees.
The other one's the Yankees.
Only the Yankees have a plus over 20 run differential.
It's pretty significantly over 20
in the American League at 123.
Yeah.
In the National League, 4, 6, 7 teams with positive run differentials. The Braves at 101, Milwaukee at 115, and the Dodgers at 145. Cardinals at +2, Cubs +23, Pirates +23.
You said the Cardinals are outperforming their run differential right now. They are second in their division with a +2 run differential.
Yeah, baby, they're doing.
They're winning the games they need to.
Oh goodness, it's not that hard to beat. I guess we've been playing all American League teams so far for doing good.
Yeah. That NL Central is tight.
I have to. So in the American in the National League, the Braves 7.5 games up on the Phillies.
They
guys.
no longer have the best record in baseball, though. The Braves, their hot start is kind of starting. I mean, they're obviously still one of the best teams in the league, but they had stretched out a huge best record in the league for a while, but the Dodgers have since caught them.
Well, if you also look at the rest of their division, division's catching up.
Yep.
Actually, as far as wins go, Phillies and Nationals over 500, and the Marlins are now even at 500. So they're now like the Central. 3 teams over 500, 1 even, and only 1 under 500.
Don't mess with Donnie Baseball coaching a team in the regular season.
So
he gonna get the Phillies to the playoffs.
The Cubs are 40 and 36, but I saw something. This is weird. 40 and 36. Is that what they are, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This season featured a 15-game winning streak at Wrigley Field and a pair of 10-game overall winning streaks. Cubs rattled off 15 consecutive victories at Wrigley Field. Their second longest home winning streak since 1900. Because I saw that somewhere. So how do you have a 15-game home winning streak and you're only 4 games above 500? But I'm looking at their home record is 23 and 16.
Yeah.
That math don't math really though.
So they were 8 and 16 in their other home games.
I guess.
They were awful for a while, making them 25 and 36 in their other games besides that 15 home game.
That's right. I mean, it does say here.
So they might be false.
Yeah,
they did go on it.
They've had double-digit winning streaks twice.
There you go, Tom. Bet on the Cubs lose.
I don't get it.
Going forward.
They've had 2 10-game winning streaks. They've had a 10-game losing streak, and they have lost. Let's see. They were at one point. They had lost 8 of 11 at one point as well, separate from that. So they are Jekyll and Hyde right now.
Yeah, I mean Cleveland's like that too, but with their offense isn't that good when everybody's healthy, and they don't have Ramirez. So I mean, it's just they play Milwaukee, got beat 2 out of 3. They got hammered last night in Houston. It's gonna be a rough stretch.
Will the Twins are 5 games under 500? If you're, I know you're curious. You still got time, but you still got time. That's what he keeps telling us. But we'll see.
New York's offense actually, ironically, has woken up a little bit since Judge has been injured. It's like these guys when he's in the lineups, everybody kind of takes it easier. Like, oh, we've got Superman. We can take it. We don't feel like they don't have to press as much. But the offense is actually all around performing a little bit better without Judge in the lineup.
I think it depends on who you're playing too.
That
right?
too, yeah. And and a lot of it's been their pitching. Even with Max Fried being injured, Cam Schlittler, Cole, and Carlos Rodon have all been, and Will Warren have all been pitching very soundly. Ryan Weathers is not. His hot start's kind of cooled off, but they've got 4 pretty solid pitchers right now. Rotation. If Fried comes back healthy, if Fried and Judge come back healthy in the second half of the season, that's going to be that's like two big trade acquisitions for them. They'd make the noise they're supposed to.
All right, so any other news and notes baseball-wise, guys? I think I've been through all my fun stuff and yelling at the umpires for the week.
That's about all I got.
This is a point I'd made. We talked a few weeks ago about Griffey and Bonds, about how I said he was chasing Griffey, not McGuire and them. Is that during the time period is that we all thought that Griffey he's definitely a better defender. Barry was a better contact hitter, but still home run hitters Griffey had 4 50 home run seasons and Bonds had none.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't. That's who people thought was the best kids.
Well, look at that though. So is that Bonds' entire career? No. That's just because look at the home run totals. That's
first 11 seasons.
First 11 seasons. Okay, so this is where I think War is so stupid because look, he's got more plate appearances than Griffey does. Griffey's got more hits, so he's a better contact. He's shown to be a better contact hitter. He's got more home runs, more RBIs. Yes, Bonds has more stolen bases. Griffey's better hitting for better average. Okay, and this is where base on balls are overinflated. Mm-hmm. He's got a better on base percentage, so he's getting on base better than Griffey. So that means more walks. But that's completely exploding his WAR.
I think that I looked at one point, and the way the formula is mathematically, I do believe that the walks are almost equal in the math as a hit in their little formula.
And this is me talking. Y'all corrected me on this. Yes, getting on base is good, but you can't equate base on balls. I was wrong on this previously. You cannot equate base on balls with a hit. Based on balls, you can't unless the bases are loaded. You're not getting an RBI.
No, you're moving people over or in anything. Just moving people over and getting it out. That is not calculated in that. Like you could tell a guy on second and I fly ball to right and he moves to third. I don't get a sacrifice for it, but that helped my team. He just moved to third, and he's going to because I made contact instead of struck out. He's going to score on the next wild pitch maybe. Yeah. Go ahead, Thomas.
Yeah, I was just going to say the excitement that Post 82 had last night when Drew Dixon walked it off with a 2-run home run in the bottom of the 7th. But people talking about, I want to see walks. I go to a ballpark. That's what I want to see. I want to see a walk-off home run. I don't want to see a walk. I remember Jerry Hudson, when we were in umpire clinics, he would say, look, man, ain't nobody walked to the major leagues. But now they have. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now they have.
Yes, they have.
I remember he said, ain't nobody walked to the major leagues. I'm like, well, in modern time, I guess they do walk to the major leagues.
The Mark Kotze thing I was going to tell you because we didn't see. So Kotze, similar to your situation, this is earlier this week. First inning, there was borderline pitch, and Kotze's chirping at the umpire, talking to the umpire about that's low. And the umpire just goes back at him and is like, don't talk to me. He's like, if he wants to challenge it, he can challenge it. And Kotze and this apparently this has been building up because he came out of the dugout and he's like, that's 3 pitches you've missed in the first inning. He says, you want us to use our challenges in the first and second inning.
Clearly in the book, do not argue balls and strikes with you.
I think some umpires want to do that though.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and call those borderline pitches. Go ahead and challenge.
Go ahead and miss them and run your challenges out.
Yeah.
Because the pitch he's arguing,
probably something like that.
Depends on okay, where are his knees? When do we consider if he's in the back of the box or the front of the box? Do we assume he's?
Umpires. Here's the thing.
It's just
the umpires aren't wearing Google glasses and can see that little white square.
Right.
Like what Tom's just saying. He might be looking at what he thinks is knee.
Not yet.
And the computer screen says the knee is here. Yeah. And so it's a strike to him. It's a strike to everybody in the park. And again, the baseball is the same size as whatever you're missing it by.
So. The pitch he's arguing is a pitch around the knees.
Mm-hmm.
It's a strike. Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of it's, they're always going to say it's low. If it's on their guy, it's low. But if their guy's pitching, they're going to want that pitch.
I just can't wait till they just do every pitch on it.
They
just,
will.
just do every pitch
They-
on
they
it.
will.
And then I want to see what these coaches
Yeah.
are going to pitch a hissy fit about.
Well, there's
Like,
going
what are they gonna-
to be no more Brett Boone getting on the internet anymore, coming out there and acting like a jackwagon over a pitch. And I have said that I think that ABS makes the batters weak. They're dependent upon a computer to call a pitch a ball that's maybe an inch off the plate because you're not good at hitting.
I think I saw one of our kids who's got one hit all year, and he's got all the fancy clothes and everything, the most expensive everything. And Thomas, first pitch went down the middle the other day, and he looked at it, and he just shook his head no. And I'm like,
That's so stupid,
bro.
man. I mean, it's so
all right,
stupid.
this is the non-heads-up play of the day.
All right.
Now, I know, and I can't remember if it was Tom or if it was Brent or Jeff Jones sitting next to me. I know one of y'all at some point have said this to me, and I know I've talked about it on a broadcast, is you got to be Danny Aker probably said it to me, heads-up baseball and know the situation. So, Chip, they got less than 2 outs. I think it's 1 out. Runners at third. Okay?
Okay.
Let's see the play. Give me play-by-play, Chip.
Fly ball into right field foul territory. Caught. Right fielder throws it back to the plate. But not in time. Should have maybe thought about letting that one go.
There we go.
Chip
Chip just said it.
Was that the same game that the catcher dropped?
I think it was, Tom. Yeah. I think it was.
Runner tagged up third.
So what should he have not done here, Chip?
Just let that drop for foul. Unless you've got confidence in your arms, you can.
Again, like I said, heads up baseball. Runner at third.
He knew the guy was at third. He immediately threw it home.
So the right fielder tried to catch and make the play at home instead of just letting it go foul.
Look at all the players in the field. Look at all them. Like, why did you catch that? Why did you catch that?
So there you go.
The catcher. Look at the catcher down there in the bottom corner.
Like I said, I remember having that exact same conversation with somebody in the World Series. I think it was last fall, sitting up there in the booth talking about that exact same thing. Is hey, if it's foul here, you got to let it drop and let it go. I think one kid tried to reach over and catch a ball, over down the right field line where it's close.
Yeah.
And he didn't catch it, but like if he did, that was the situation. Like, oh, he probably should have let that go anyway. So, little heads up. All right, JP, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the show here on KDCBroadcasting.com.
The NASCAR Cup Series.
Green flag is in the air. Here we go.
Makes history at Naval Base Coronado.
Oh, look out. They're spinning already. Hard into the outside wall. Up front, Tyler Reddick will spin.
For the series' first ever race on a military base.
Nobody in front of him. He can coast from here. Denny Hamlin up off of the corner.
It's the Andrew 250.
Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock on Carolina Country WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, online at KDCBroadcasting.com.
Every weekend right here. Welcome to Kyle Petty's Back Then Again Country Countdown alongside the NASCAR legend. We're Charlie and Debbie.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought they were going to lose their girls to Carl Edwards. Have you ever seen Carl Edwards? When he first came around, I didn't know he had a shirt because he never seemed to have one on.
He can't even play the hook.
It's Kyle Petty's Back Then Again Country Countdown with Charlie and Debbie.
Friday afternoons at 3 p.m. on Carolina Country WCSL, online at ktcbroadcasting.com.
Bobcat and Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment in Forest City announces the Bobcat Bravo program. It's their way to help celebrate our country's 250th birthday. Now take 24% off for veterans and first responders. Offer good on Bobcat mowers, tractors, skid steers, excavators, and more. Again, take 24% off for veterans and first responders. Come in for all the details. Ask about the Bobcat Bravo program at Tri-City Outdoor Power Equipment, 221 Daniel Road in Forest City. Imagine this. It's 2 a.m. You're ankle deep in water and your basement's turning into a swimming pool. When disaster strikes, you don't want just another plumber. You want Heath Jackson Plumbing, the one who shows up fast, fixes it right the first time, and never surprises you with the bill. For over 30 years, homeowners and businesses across Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties have trusted Heath Jackson Plumbing. From emergency repairs to water heaters, repipes, commercial work, all done with precision, honesty, and real care. Now offering monthly payment plans that can incorporate plumbing and other household repairs and remodels if needed. Call today at 704-634-5784 or visit HeathJacksonPlumbingNC.com. Again, 704-634-5784 or HeathJacksonPlumbingNC.com. Jobs big or small, we work with them all. Heath Jackson Plumbing, solid plumbing done right. You never know when a summer storm may pop up. Be ready with the new carport from Acre Enterprises in Cherryville. Protect yourself and your car with a new carport. Be sure to check out their 40-year manufacturer's warranty. Colors available right now include black, burnished slate, white, tan, rustic, red, and clay. They will not be undersold. Acre Enterprises, 1220 Shelby Highway 150 West in Cherryville, right across from Food Line. Online at acrecarports.com. Like them on Facebook, too. The competition will be blown away with a stop at Cherokee Fireworks Mike's on East Cherokee Street in Blacksburg. You'll find all you need to celebrate our nation's 250th birthday. You'll be the envy of the neighborhood. Roman candles, firecrackers, sparklers, and more. Cherokee Fireworks Mike's is your one-stop shop for all of your tobacco and fireworks needs. They're open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekends. Cherokee Fireworks Mike's, 2731 East Cherokee Street in Blacksburg. You'll be blown away. You always feel better and look better with a clean haircut, and so will your lawn. To get that professional clean cut, call the Yard Barber at 704-751-2314. The Yard Barber does all types of lawn maintenance, including weed eating, edging, grass cutting, mulch, rock and flower bed maintenance, bush and tree maintenance, weed killer for flower beds, driveways, and sidewalks. Also leaf, tree, and bush removal. Prices range from $25 to $65 depending upon size and condition. Get a clean cut today. Call the Yard Barber, 704-751-2314. That's 704-751-2314. The Kia Summer Sticker Sales event is underway at Shelby Kia, home of the Kia Telluride. Get 0% APR financing up to 48 months on the new 2026 Kia Sportage and the 2026 Kia Sorento, and get $750 in retail bonus cash. And ask about the lifetime powertrain warranty. Coming in for all the details. Yes, it's Shelby for life. Remember, at Shelby Kia, you're more than a customer. You're the reason they love what they do. Shelby Kia, 4425 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shelbykia.com.
They've got it all at Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden in downtown Clover. From appliances to lawn mowers by John Deere and Gravely. And right now, get 0% APR financing for 48 months on all Gravely mowers. Plus, see their line of trailers and name brand tires. Boyd's Tire and Appliance and Boyd's Lawn and Garden. 110 North Main Street in Clover. Online at BoydTireandAppliance.com.
It's all new at McGinnis Furniture in downtown Cherryville. New Italian leather sofas. You've got to come experience the ride with power headsets producing zero gravity. And they're available in gray and tan. Let Hubert McGinnis demonstrate one for you, but better yet, try it out for yourself. And McGinnis Furniture carries a full line of sofas, chairs, recliners, and more. Ask about financing. Delivery is available. See the new Italian leather sofas today at McGinnis Furniture, 303 East Main Street, downtown Cherryville. Sure, accidents happen, and if it happens to you, Cherry Auto Paint and Body Shop in Cherryville is there to help. Sherry Schrum invites you to see them for your auto paint and body repair needs. And yes, they do insurance work as well. Your automobile will be looking good as new, so race on in to Cherry Auto Paint and Body Shop, 7445 Dallas Cherryville Highway, right outside of Cherryville. Call 704-435-9241. Like them on Facebook, too. It's the best doggone sales event ever. That's at Shelby Honda, home of the Honda CR-V. Lease a new 2026 Honda CR-V LX for as low as $259 per month for 36 months. Or how about leasing a new 2026 Honda Accord LX for $249 per month for 36 months. And lease the ever-popular Honda Ridgeline RTL for 36 months for $399 per month. And all with the Shelby Honda lifetime warranty. Coming in for all the details, Shelby Honda, 4421 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Online at shelbyhonda.com.
And we're back on Saturday Morning Sports Talk with Kevin and the gang.
Welcome back, JP. We were just thinking about weird things in golf. They could probably change or make adjustments.
Interesting
to,
etiquette.
Like why do the caddies have two things about caddies? Why do they have big cart bags instead of just a regular bag? Because there's really no reason. It's not like they're sneaking in beers or if it's going to rain, they kind of know that beforehand.
That we know of.
That we know of.
Yeah.
But like these bags aren't small. Like they're big enough to put a child in.
That might be one. They might be carrying a child with. Mom might not be able to watch.
That's where they keep the jockeys. But like that, and then we was talking about why can't the caddies use pull carts?
Why is there a rule against a pull cart or a push cart
or any push or pull cart for the caddy? Because I mean, it's not giving a competitive advantage to anything. And Chip gave me the reasons. We looked it up online, and it was
the AI reasons.
It's usually those reasons that someone gives you when they when they know that it's a stupid rule and they can't justify it. So they just it's traditional and blah blah blah. It's easier to move around with, whatever. So I don't know. I don't see no reason why the caddies can't have pull carts. It's just weird. Whatever. All right. So we have a world champion in North Carolina.
Oh yes,
the Carolina Hurricanes
woo woo
are again Stanley Cup champions. Sorry,
first time since 06, right?
They are undefeated in the Stanley Cup Finals. It's the second time they've made it, second time they've won.
The Stanley Cup has resided in Raleigh, North Carolina 2 times more than it has in Canada in the past 40 years.
In the 21st century.
Get some, Canada. Get some, Terrence and Phillip. All of you.
Yeah.
That hotbed of hockey.
Yeah.
Raleigh, North Carolina, with all their Connecticut transplants.
Bring that gold medal down here too. We're just
no more Hartford Whalers.
Wouldn't surprise me winning a lacrosse championship in Raleigh, North Carolina,
right.
but here we go with our hockey team.
Congratulations, Hurricanes! Thanks for making the state proud. Panthers take a cue.
Are y'all gonna get y'all's? We need to get some type of Hurricanes championship gear here in the studios or something to hang up somewhere.
I think I've got a hockey jersey.
I'm sure we could replace the Packers thing with it.
Yeah.
We can replace
the guy who has a vote on that who'd have a vote against that in here. Yeah. must be present to claim prize.
I do got some hockey starting lineups here and there, some of the old school ones, but no Carolina. I don't think I have anything Carolina Hurricanes, to be honest. I got one hockey puck. And it's a Let's Go Brandon hockey puck, so that's not what that is. So, all right, news and notes on that, Chip. Anything?
No, well done.
Congratulations.
Well done, Hurricanes. Make the state proud.
The championship parade was a little bit calmer than New York's here in Raleigh. I'll say that. There were less arrests, believe it or not, Tom.
Well, I'll tell you what though, and don't read anything political into this, but if you're a city like New York and you don't want to be bad mouthed on opposing media, don't burn buses during a celebration. You know what I mean? It's just like you want to say how you're better, and that's the way you act.
Don't act a fool.
I mean, it's just like, dude, this is just like tailor made for the people that say your city's chaos.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's just like you're trying to say, no, my city's not chaos, and then we watch the news. And
Exhibit A,
and you're like burning and fights and gunshots and all this other stuff, man. It's just ridiculous.
I saw,
it is what it is, man.
I'm watching Dustin Johnson quadruple bogey yesterday.
There's a guy on the course this morning already. They've gotten underway the third round, and he had a rough start. He opened a quadruple bogey on 1 and 2. So we've gotten some views of the wind. So if the Shinnecock Hills might be playing like Shinnecock Hills today, we might be seeing Wyndham Clark struggle.
Tom, we have to go to the Savannah Bananas to get an example of how you complete a catch, because we haven't seen anybody complete a catch on our highlights today. But this is how you do it, Tom.
Is in a little bit of a tricky position as this one's a looper off the bat of Cruz. And how many juggles is he going to?
Is that how you complete a catch, Tom?
Complete a catch.
Second baseman off the back of his glove, then hacky sack soccers it all the way back to the pitcher, and he completes the catch for the out.
Well done.
So there you go.
Wow.
Mad props to Jesse Cole. I mean,
that's skilly.
What they've done with that product is pretty impressive.
And they used to be the Gastonia.
Yes, they sure did. Yep.
No, they did not.
Well, he was involved.
They're different franchises.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Same owner.
Yeah,
Okay.
same owner.
It could have been.
Yes.
Gastonia.
Yes.
I think the name the Bananas helps out too.
The Gastonia Bananas.
Right. Like
I mean, we could have had the Gastonia Gunshots.
Everyone's talking about how that turn 16 is a little too tight, but nobody's thanking Tyler Akram for doing something about it.
Yep.
Nice.
Tried to help out there in the truck.
Open that up, guys.
There you go. Here's what they say this might happen. We were talking about that bump, Tom. Is what we're looking for. We're gonna Bo Duke that boy over at turn 17.
Just a good old boy.
Whenever I make that reference in the car, I say, "Don't Bo and Luke Duke this railroad crossing."
What?
No, they say okay. I said, "So you know the Dukes of Hazzard?" No, never heard of it. I'm like, I remember. It seemed like it came on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever night it came on, Friday night, Saturday night. That was a ritual, dude.
Yes.
Late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah.
The Dukes of Hazzard was coming on. You went home and watched the Dukes of Hazzard, man.
How about view from some practice here from car?
See, the thing with me, Kevin, like, and I don't know, I'm not going to act like I know a tremendous amount about this, but there is going to be zero banking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
None. So that makes the turns
just the bumps
so difficult. You know what I mean? That makes the turns no banking.
They're gonna be sliding everywhere.
Well, they've got to get and see. It's difficult to get used to it in practice because again, what we talked about in the opening segment. It's one thing to be SVG when you're out 10 seconds in front of everybody and you can follow your line that you've been doing in practice. Let's get you around 3 or 4 or 5 other cars.
He ain't 10 seconds ahead yet, Chip.
I know, but I'm just speaking,
10 seconds ahead.
Generically.
12 seconds, Tom. He's 12 seconds.
But let's get him in some traffic and see these guys try to hit the lines and the marks that they want to hit. And that's and with the no banking, when they're used to having the banking in their tri-ovals. Let's see how that goes.
All right, boys. I guess we'll wrap it up. I don't have any really other news and notes or anything.
Coach, go to Shelby. Got the North-South Challenge, and Shelby's going to be in action tonight. They're playing the late game each day at 7. So go out there and check them out. We'll have it on WHS as well. So I think Cherville
plays at 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. Do we have that on WCSL?
Correct. Ken
Okay.
Link just came by. I think it's having Brian Free this morning for that game here on KDC Broadcasting. Our schedule today and the weekend, Cherville and Florence this morning at 11 a.m. Brewers and Braves on WHS at 3:55 today. The O'Reilly Auto Parts Series from San Diego's at 4:30, and Shelby will play Richmond tonight at 7 o'clock on WHS. Tomorrow we got Brewers and Braves at 1:20, NASCAR Cup Series at 3 o'clock, and the championship of that game of the North-South tournament, if we have Cherville or Shelby in it, we'll have coverage of that game Sunday night at 7 o'clock if we have that. So there's our schedule for the weekend. All right, guys. See you next week. Next week, I won't be here. I'll be calling from Gatlinburg. We'll have Chip Carter and Tom Sanfani and Will in the house next week, and I'm gonna call in next week from the slide. And I'm gonna push Barron down the slide and say we gonna crash. See you guys next week. KDCBroadcasting.com.